Hey guys, Captain Kuba here, and welcome back to our revisit of, sorry, give me a sec, our revisit of God of War 2018. I'm trying to move this.
You hit the button?
I did, yep.
Hit the left button.
Yep. Our revisit of God of War 2018, well, we tried to look for, I guess, Laufey, hence, God of War Laufey. I think in the previous one we didn't really find anything, but, that's kind of the goal of what we're here, but I'm sure we're going to be talking about a lot about other stuff here. I'm sure this is not the only thing we're going to be talking about. There's a lot of things happening with PlayStation that I'm sure you guys want to get my thoughts on. If you haven't seen my my old man yelling at the clouds Twitter post already. But yeah, it's a bit of a shit show. But how's it going with you guys? How are you guys? Everything going good with you guys? Hold on a second. Let me get my controller. I should begin the chat soon. No chat. Alright, there we go. Hey, Wooly, what's up, man? God of War 3 secret mural is Athena in everyone? I'm guessing you saw... it's Pedro. Hold on, Pedro. I immediately have question was what he has to say, though. Are you talking about the thing Cory Barlog said, that there was a secret mural in God of War 3? That thing puzzles me. Because we know Cory Barlog jokes around, but what exactly is he talking about there? It doesn't sound like a joke. It sounds like there is a mural.
It is. Don't you remember it's the thing I found?
I'm not sure if it's that, to be honest.
It's the only one that makes sense.
It would have to be that, yeah.
It's green. She's in it. It's her, and it's the only one. And I found it!
Yep.
I found it!
It was Kanaruhi. She found it. She's the one who noticed it.
Then show it.
I'm gonna come over to Twitch. What do you mean? I'm not on Twitch. I think I used to have Twitch for a while, but I didn't really like it. Not really any particular reason. I just like to have all of my content in one place, you know? You know the saying of don't put all of your eggs in one basket? I'm putting it all in one basket. That's kind of my tactic here. You are my fire. What's up, Hassan? How you doing? Kona knows where Faye is. Kona's the one who... I mean, other people might have seen that mural before, but at least on the channel here, it was Kona who was like, hey, look at that. Isn't that interesting? And it's a mural in God of War 3 that shows Athena, green Athena. And she seems to be somewhere in hell. I don't know, it's interesting, but I don't know. I just... That's the closest thing we have. Oh, I thought I had the lot about fine, but I don't. You know. You met TC Carson 2 weeks ago, and he had something to say about the remakes that Santa Monica did not mention. I mean... Look, any hearsay I get on the channel here, I obviously have to take it with a grain of salt, but I'm down to entertain something that I can't really confirm. So what did TC Carson say? Who was that? How do you pronounce your name, bro? 7593. How you doing, man? Corey says he enjoys long-form storytelling, and from the interview with Ariel, it seems like these side characters like Durlin will be important later. Durlin can suck it. I fucking hate Durlin, man. He was such a useless character in God of War Ragnarok. What? I mean, unless you're right, like, maybe he will have a point.
Brock? But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about...
I'll talk about Durlin in a sec.
Folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my...
Are we talking to Brock?
You watch.
It's possible that Durlin, like, his role will be more important in future games, because now he's part of the council of Midgard or whatever it's called. So there might be more to him later on. It's not that I necessarily hated him in God of War Ragnarok, it's just that there was nothing to him. So yeah, he led a rebellion.
Give me your already.
That's it. He gave Atreus one of the Yggdrasil keys, but they didn't care for him. Same with Raib, although that was more of a little Easter egg to Bear McCreary, right? But there's a lot of characters in Ragnarok that I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, good to know that you exist, you know. Would you check God of War audiobook novelization introducing Mimir video of the audiobook before? That's how I always listen to it.
The pile of rocks there, with that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path. Lest you...
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Kuba, what's your take on PlayStation going digital? Man, look, if you've seen my Twitter post, you know that I'm fully against this decision. I don't like it one bit. But to me, it just goes deeper than that. This whole situation has left me very... This whole situation has left me very depressed in regards to PlayStation. Because I'm someone who, in a way, I'm not really like... PlayStation doesn't pay me to advertise for them or anything like that, right? But in a way, I am advertising for them. Because I cover, like, their biggest IP. You know? You want to say that it's Last of Us, but it's not. We all know it's God of War. Gran Turismo, technically, but... Yeah, I just... As a customer, I just don't feel like buying the PlayStation 6 at all. It's just not... It doesn't seem appealing to me right now. There's not that many games. PlayStation is going to push for more live service games. Now we can't even own our own games. Like right now, like I'm in the middle of moving. And I have all of my consoles still. My PlayStation 3 is somewhere, but it's hard for me to like find space to put it, right? But I have my physical games still available, right? And I know that my father-in-law has a PlayStation 3. And I pulled out my video game box and I'm like, hey, you know what? I feel like playing some Dante's Inferno. I take out the disc, I put it in my father-in-law's PlayStation 3, and I get to play it for a little bit. That concept is completely gone, you know, unless I guess you sign in or something into his PlayStation 3. But it just seems kind of bleak. I don't know. It just the whole PlayStation situation just has me very depressed because I feel like I'm hostage to it because my channel revolves around God of War. It just seems like I'm getting funneled in this direction to paying over $1,000 just to play God of War. And I love God of War, but I even have my doubts about the series sometimes, you know, like in the direction that it's going sometimes. So it's I don't know what the future holds for the channel, because if I'm looking at this completely objectively, I don't want to get a PlayStation 6, and but at the same time, that's the only place where I can play God of War. So I don't know what my channel is going to look like if I don't get a PlayStation 6. I'm going to be a God of War reactions only channel. You know, I gave you my thoughts on the whole situation from my perspective, where it's like I just feel stuck, you know. So it's not good. It's not good, you know. Next Kratos games could be a mix of Norse and Egypt. I don't know how that could work though. I think people think that the God of War remakes are going to be coming out before the next mainline Kratos game. I think it's the other way around. I think we're gonna get the God of War Egypt much closer than we realize. God of War Laufey will most likely come out in early 2027. But I don't think the God of War Egypt game, is gonna be much later than that. 2028 or 2028 might be like too optimistic, but maybe 2029. I could see that. Let's do this.
Quality material.
We will help you buy your PlayStation 6 day one. It's not about helping me buy it, man. It's about I can afford it. I have money saved. You know, do I want to drop $1,000 for a PlayStation 6? No, but I can afford it technically. It's just that I'm so pissed at PlayStation right now that I'm in revolt. I don't think I'm ever going to buy a digital game from them, a single one. Wait, let me get some more stuff. I didn't really going to the shop that much. I don't want to buy a single digital game from PlayStation anymore, even if it's a really good sale. I'm gonna go on Steam or somewhere else where there's more competition. What PlayStation is doing is very predatory. They want to have a monopoly on the console space because they can. Because Xbox is a piece of shit, and Nintendo is doing fuck all, like whatever they're doing with like the little weird wanky games, you know. So it's just PlayStation, and they know they can get away with it, and it just automatically feels like it's a toxic relationship that I just have to stay here, you know. I can pay for it, guys. I appreciate you guys, you know, saying that you'll help me, but it's not about that. It's about me falling out of love with PlayStation, something that has been happening slowly over the years, you know.
Now fuck right along.
Yeah. Nintendo stuck in 2015. I don't hate Nintendo. I like some of their games, you know, but their third-party support is, for the most part, abysmal. It's getting a little bit better, you know. You okay? What is it? Sorry, I'm sorry if I sound very... My wife just looked at me. You okay? Yeah, honey, I'm contemplating the future of me as a PlayStation gamer, you know. And it's not looking good. It's looking bleak, you know. But woo! God of War Laufey, guys! Oh my God! Who is Frank? Come on, come on! Look, there he is. Same. He is the same color as the Raven. I was just kidding at first. Like, wait a second. Wait a second. Somebody wants to increase their profit margins by any means necessary. They do. But look, I feel like, look, there's still one way that I guess I would be a little bit more optimistic, and I would be a little bit more inclined to be okay with this decision. If they go all digital, but they tell me, hey, the PS6 is gonna be $500, $600, and their games are not gonna be sold for like $60. I'm like, hey, that's not too bad, you know. I still don't like the fact that I can't own my physical games, but we're getting a decent trade-off. You know, we're getting cheaper games, cheaper console, but it's a compoundable of these things. It's super expensive consoles, super expensive games, only digital games. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you. Oh, I feel like he wanted to retract the super chat. Someone sent like a $1 like sticker, but he retracted the comment. I feel like he wanted to retract the $1 super chat. I appreciate it though. I don't think he can do it. Much like me, you're stuck now. Sony making cheaper games. Yeah, right. That's funny. It's not gonna happen. It's a pipe dream, you know. But that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at, you know. I feel the same way, bro. I don't think we're the only ones. I don't think we're the only ones, and I don't know, man. I don't know. If we get a cheaper console, cheaper games, and free multiplayer, I would be okay with all. Yeah, there. See, like if we get like a nice trade-off, but you know we're not gonna get any of that. You know, we're still gonna have to play PlayStation Plus. I found it really funny what some people. I made a post on Twitter that went viral, I guess, for what my posts usually do on Twitter. I get like 20,000 likes, which is insane for me. But I was talking about how, oh yeah, like this whole idea of like physical, like games becoming cheaper, like you can just get them like used or something, is gone now, right? And people were like, bro, I can get God of War Ragnarok for free using my PlayStation Plus. And I'm thinking, you have to be trolling, bro. You have to be trolling. You know you're not. That's not free. You're literally playing for PlayStation Plus. This has to be a joke. You cannot be serious, you know? Digital only means we don't own our games. Damn, I know, yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's the balls to announce this whole thing. It's the balls to announce this thing while they're actively shutting down the PlayStation 3's digital store, and also deleting a bunch of digital movies that people have bought. Gaslit into thinking this is a good idea. Who are they convincing with this? It's insane.
Oh, look.
I canceled my PlayStation Plus. I canceled. Oh, I forgot to. Give me a sec, guys. I forgot to do my the Ethernet cable. Give me just a moment. I saw that it was buffering a little bit. Give me a sec. You chilling with Mom, Charlie, Sasha? Oh, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Looks like.
I'll have to fix that later. Oh, you're not gonna get any sleep here. Sorry guys, give me just a minute. Okay. Should be good now. Hey Chronicler, what's up, man? The cross-platform period between PS5 and PS6 will be super long. No need to get even when it comes to God of War. This is just an assumption. Well, I don't know. I was just gonna say I have a suspicion that we're still safe with God of War Laufey. That game is obviously gonna come out for PS5, you know. But I'm even willing to think that the next mainline God of War game, God of War Egypt, I think it's gonna be cross-gen. But I don't know. Given the pushback that PlayStation is feeling right now, I feel like they just might as well like start like spreading that feeling of like making their fans hostage. Like, no, you like God of War, you gotta play it on PS6 now. Did I miss a super chat or anything? Let me go back. No, I didn't. So yeah. Yeah, I found something in the Laufey trailer that nobody seems to have noticed. I watched your videos and I don't think you mentioned it, trust me. Okay, what is it? Show me. What you got, man? I'm really curious. Anything to distract me from the sadness that is the PlayStation, you know, console right now. No audio? What? What do you mean no audio? My mic is muted. Can you guys hear it?
Honey, check your mic.
No, honey, it's fine. I checked it. And Chronicle says it's good. I hear you. There is audio. Just close this. Someone said no audio is good. Muted, I think. I hear you. Audio is good. Your audio is good. Yeah, I don't know what.
Maybe the game?
No, I mean. I think in the previous one we didn't. No, there's audio. Anything, but I don't know what people are talking about. No issues, yeah. You have to look on your phone, honey.
That's why I said maybe it's the game.
No, I haven't changed anything yet.
No, you're not paying attention.
What are you saying?
I said maybe the game audio went out. The game.
Again, I checked the desktop audio and it seems to be picked up.
Okay.
If there's desktop audio, there should be a game audio as well.
This happened before where it's doing that.
Oh! Shit, that was not. I never. I hit the taser worm with the axe, and it bounced off and it got stuck on the thing. I kid you not, that is the first time I've seen that. That was cool. I think that happened, right? Anyway.
A little easier than I thought.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I don't know. No, the stream stopped for me. I think it was just like, it might have been when I connected the Ethernet cable, something changed or something. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's a lot of technical difficulties here. What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. Sadness. We're talking about sadness. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just hopeful. I'm hopeful. I hope that they just extend this generation even longer, you know. But you know it's not gonna happen. I wish you knew about the stream lags. Sometimes I see them in my feedback. And again, it's just, it has to do with like the poor connection here.
They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles.
If it lags too
Poison
much,
magic.
you might need to
She was the one who showed me
temporarily
how to
stop the
disable
stream
them.
and reset the stream key because
What?
it's
Too power, like too much.
Teach me something.
Yes.
I think it's good now. I think it's only when I don't have the Ethernet cable that starts to
Can you say that into the mic? Let you know whenever the stream starts lagging in the chat.
Can I say what into the mic?
Can you ask them to let you know when the
Oh.
stream starts? Because
Yeah.
every couple seconds someone's going stream lag, stream lag. Then you
Okay,
just
okay.
stop it, switch
Yeah,
it.
can you guys tell me if the stream starts to lag? So maybe, because what I have it is like set at the highest resolution. So maybe I have to lower it on my end. You guys will have to experience a crappier stream quality, but, you know, no lag, you know. So let me know if it starts to lag, okay?
Sure is foggy here. Another dwarf. Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased.
He said I was at first. It could be nothing. It could be nothing. But we know I forget his name, Harrison something. The voice actor for Sindri. He was asked about, Chronicler knows this. He was asked about a possible Fae game. And why would he know? Is he gonna be in it somehow? Is he gonna be in the Fae game somehow?
If it
I don't
turns
know.
out that you did something to her.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Yeah, Adam Harrington. So yeah, so I forget his name.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
I wonder if he did have a crush on Faye.
But
It's implied that he did.
nobody asked.
Kona thinks that he did.
Well,
I like how you knew who. Well, I mentioned Sindri, so you knew
Yeah,
who it
no,
was.
no,
on.
no, no, no. So, I
she
don't
would have
want to
insisted I repeat
Yeah, give me a sec.
the vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You all talked about
Who doesn't like giant women?
the other half of the brands here.
I think it's just because he hasn't seen her in a long time. That's when it could be taken either way. Most likely that way.
No.
Though my talents are
What? I stopped it. What?
You stopped it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Can you just get closer?
No.
Honey, you're doing this thing again. If you want to be a part of it,
No,
you gotta be a
okay,
part of it.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna, this is my last one, I'm sorry, I'm not trying, I'm sorry.
Quickly, come on, what is it?
I'm sorry. Okay. You know how I said before, where stuff in God of War 2018, the way that it's acted, the way that it's written, comes off a very specific way. Kratos and Atreus is one a thing that, but I'll put that aside. With Sindri, the way he acts and like his lines and the delivery that he gives, it's as if he had a crush on Faye, but like, maybe they were like a thing before, but they weren't a thing anymore. I don't know if it's like an official thing. Listen,
There's
hold on.
no way.
Listen. No. That's what I'm saying. It might not have been like an official thing, but it was definitely like they were friends before. Like they were definitely friends before. Maybe he liked her but didn't tell her, and she like started moving on to Kratos and stuff. But like he's like, all right, whatever. But listen,
I gotta get back to it.
He's willing to fight Kratos over the fact that he thinks he might have hurt Faye. Kratos. And see, you got this little teeny tiny guy.
It is
I'm going to take you out because I think you might have hurt her.
It is a cute moment where it's like
It's more than friendship.
that Sindri's not really known as a fighter, and like he is willing like to fight someone he doesn't even know.
It's also Kratos. Super scary.
He doesn't know who Kratos is.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
can
it's
you
much more than friendship.
put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay then. I will just... Oh.
I love Kratos' face. He's so fed up with it, man.
So what were you working on?
It's I can't believe I'm dealing with this shit.
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
it was Kratos' game, then it's oh, if it was a Kratos game, then it's God of War 6. I think you're talking to someone else because I'm not really getting the context. How likely do you think that do you think it is that they'll change the camera in the remakes? I don't think we're ever getting the fixed camera angles back. I don't think it's ever happening. I think it's possible that can happen with another studio, like not in God of War is what I'm saying. Hold on, Resurrection Stones. Yeah. I think there's gonna be a time that there's gonna be an indie developer who's a big fan of God of War, and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna make my own, similar to what happened with Sandfall Studios with Expedition 33, that they just like, we're just gonna make a turn-based JRPG, you know, because we like these things.
Be right there.
I think it's possible we're gonna get a revival. I don't think it's possible. I think it would be cool if it happens, you know. We get a revival for an indie creator who's like, we love God of War and like this style of game, because it is a style of game, and to me it's not just God of War nostalgia, because I'm just enjoying Dante's Inferno, like the only one that got close to that, making that type of game. But for the God of War remakes, I don't think it's likely. I think what we're going to get with God of War Laufey, we're seeing the blueprint for what we might see. It's possible that they might even pull the camera even more, because they still need to do in the remakes. With God of War Laufey, it's questionable if they're gonna do platforming, but in the remakes they have to, I feel like, because it's such an integral part of those games. I don't know how they would get rid of that, you know. Oh, I got a super chat. Give me a second. Thank you, man. Thank you for the generosity. I appreciate it, man. God damn it. Come on. Oh my god, bro. You know what? It's time for runic attacks. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here.
I'm coming to you.
Would be funny if Laufey encounters Asura's Capcom and the everyone, not the death battle kind. Well, I mean, is Asura? I think Asura is like an original character. He's not really from any mythology. We're not gonna see like a crossover in God of War Laufey with other video game characters. We're not gonna get Spawn, or like Spawn's not a video game character. You get what I'm saying, right? I think Asura is like a completely original character. We're not gonna get him there, right? We could see Wukong. That's a non-copy written character. That's possible, and that would be cool. Yeah, like finally get Wukong. God damn it. Asura exists? My bad, yo. I'm not very familiar with would that be Buddhism? Like what would that be? What mythology or religion would that be? I think it's Buddhist, because the thing is Asura is that it was futuristic as well. What? Shinto? My wife says it's Shinto? I'm getting my ass kicked here, man. What the hell is going on? Give me a sec. Alright, let's go. Enough. That's how we do it. Yeah. We did it. Okay. Thank God. Whew, okay. I was struggling there for a sec. Focus on defeating them, bro. Yeah, no, I was kind of distracted with the chats. I appreciate all of you guys, of course. I love talking to you guys. But yeah, I don't know. This game, bro. I like a lot of the things that God of War Ragnarok changed, but I still think getting rid of the melee like combat was the biggest mistake in the combat of God of War Ragnarok. It just feels so nice. It's such an integral part like to this style of game. I feel like, you know, you throw the axe and you build up the stun meter with the it feels so good, man. Feels so good. Which country am I from? Okay, well, that's a little bit complicated. Okay, I was born in Cuba. Lived there until I was 13. I need to look at the chest first. Lived there until I was 13, then moved to Canada. Okay, I consider myself more Canadian than Cuban culturally speaking, you know. But yeah, I moved to Canada, and then I tried to go to the States, but we're in the process of going back to Canada. So I don't know if you meant like where I spawned originally or where I live right now. It's where I live right now. It's a little bit complicated. I forgot all of the runes again. Bro, is taco build? Thanks. You can always count on Flasher to tell you like a semi discriminatory comment. You can always count on Flasher for that. Thank you, appreciate it, man. I'll take it because I still like tacos though. But you are Cuban? I mean, yeah, sure. I was born in Cuba, but I'm not really sure.
Spanish.
My wife says speak Spanish. Yeah, I can speak Spanish anytime I want. Well, I did. Huh? Kuna says like, do it. Okay, give me a sec. I'm looking at the chat, but I keep forgetting what the runes are. Hold on a second. Okay, I did one, so I'm looking for the P thing. Let me see. Pero sí, yo puedo hablar español. Yo, desde que nací en Cuba, yo siempre, obviamente, he podido hablar español. Me cuesta un poco trabajo últimamente porque estoy muy acostumbrado al inglés. Pero, tú sabes, si me ponen con la espalda hasta contra la pared, yo puedo hablar español. Yo machuco bien, tú sabes. But there you go. That's me speaking Spanish right there. Anyone who speaks Spanish here can attest that what I said made sense, you know? That's crazy. I had no idea. It always surprises people, and I find
Captain Kuba.
Captain, it's in the name, guys. It's Captain Cuba, you know? I'm not Captain America or Captain Canada, you know? I'm Captain Cuba. For all we know, he's dissing us. I actually didn't, you know, I just... Bro went Spanish buzz mode. Did I see the thing I told you to look out for? What did you tell me to look out for? I forgot what you said, Morgan. I'm sorry. You know, it's not just you. A lot of people tell me to look for a lot of things. I keep going in circles. I did this thing. Let's do it. I had a plan to live stream doing the Dark Ages Revelations, but this is the fear that I have, that I'm just gonna be like running in circles while like thinking more about the chat. How do you do this part? That's the part that I worry about. The thing after Atreus fall sick. I mean, I haven't. This is the first time I'm reading your comment, Monville. So you might have to type it again if you shared it here. Oh, it's right there. There we go. So it's been a while since I played this game. Factory reset. Yeah. I get the impression that your enthusiasm for God of War peaked between God of War 2018 and 22, and then began to decline more and more with each passing year. I mean, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I get why it would seem that way. I think I'm a different God of War fan right now. In between 2018 and 2022, I got exposed to people like Mayo and people who were more into talking about like what makes a good game, right? And that period of time has changed how I view games for the better, but also for the worse, I guess. For the worst? See, there's my Spanish. Like, well, how do you say that? because now I'm much more analytical. I'm like, this is not as fun as it could be, you know? Whereas before I was fully immersed into the fantasy of like, oh my god, I'm playing a Greek mythology game. But now I'm like more curious about like the game itself, how it works. Oh look, ravens. Right? So I'm at a different state now where I'm like, I like to think that I like to think more about these games, right? Not just the lore and the story and all that stuff, right? But in that itself just makes me more critical of certain things, right? So have I become a little bit more pessimistic, I guess? A little bit. But I still love the series and I want to see where it's going, you know? Like that's the thing that I'm curious about, you know? Mayo was always right. Best thing about being multilingual is when your friends ask you to teach them how to flirt with someone, you instead teach them how to curse to mess with them, and they won't know until it's too late. The thing about that is I don't have any friends, so no one's asking me how to flirt in Spanish. And the other thing is I don't know how to flirt in Spanish because I didn't live through that time in my life. So that's one thing I can't do. I'm sorry if you were looking for tips. I can't help you. I can't help you to flirt in Spanish. I'm sorry, you know. I still have your old merch, a shirt with your OG logo. Oh man, the memories. I have that. Kona has that shirt. Oh, it's a stupid. I'm good. Kona has that shirt somewhere, I think. But it's in the mannequin. Yeah, yeah. But thank you for buying my merch. You know, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'll ever like make merch again. You know. Right now, I don't know. I'm just the only thing I like to do is just make videos, and I haven't made a video in a while because of the move and all that. But I'm not trying to focus. I spread myself too thin for a while on the channel with merch, you know, Patreon, all this stuff, and like, no, I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back to the thing that I know I'm good at, and focus on that before I start tackling all of these things, you know. But I really appreciate you buying the merch, you know, that means a lot. I don't think I've ever fought the Revenant this far in. Boys, I am sucking bad today.
On my way.
I'm not wasting a resurrection stone on this dude. This girl, I mean. I don't like this male guy, but I appreciate Mid and John. Not that much of Cesty, but he's a pro for sure. You don't appreciate Cesty? What don't you like about Cesty? It's cool if you don't. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to like someone, you know? Mayo, I get that he's a little bit more controversial, but Cesty, what don't you like about Cesty? I'm really curious about that, you know? Bexy is already one of her pets, so maybe there are more of them around everyone. Are you talking about Sekhmet? We saw in the picture of Faye standing on the mountain and looking to the horizon. I think that is going to be like a Far Cry game that she will need to liberate areas of the map in those areas. I have a strong suspicion that this game is the Laufey game is going to be a more traditional open world game, you know. And that can be both good and bad. You know, I'm excited for some aspects of it, but very worried about other aspects. So, you know, I thought Kuba was a professional gamer. I mean, technically I am. This is my job, you know.
To the mountain?
But I'm more of a professional God of War fan. That's that would be my appropriate title, I feel like, you know. And he's at a north side. Wait, hold on. Let me read that. Cesty posted and said ugly things when God of War Laufey called her a bitch. When was this? Wait, okay, this is Pedro. Cesty did not call her a bitch. When did he do that?
Unless it was the funny video.
Unless it was the funny video, but I don't even think he used those words. Like, I don't think he called her a bitch in that video. He was just joking around in that video. I prefer Zesty challenge type videos, but I love to see Kuba do like 1 level challenge God of War videos. I mean, right now, I gotta get back to it. I don't see why I couldn't. I gotta like Yeah, I gotta bring it back, because before moving to my in-laws momentarily, I was doing a God of War 1 no challenge playthrough, which is pain, but you know, I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably get back to doing that as well. But yeah, I'm down to start doing more challenge stuff. On. God, I hate these enemies. I forgot. Good. Alright, let's see. And Cory Barlog, I trust. And Cory, we trust. Hashtag and Cory, we trust. That's the thing I like the most about the Norse Saga. The idea. People were giving him shit. Because, like, oh, he's not directing the games anymore. It's like, yeah, look, I would love it if Cory directed a game. Hopefully, that's still a possibility. But it seems like after God of War 2018, he... I'm not going to say he got traumatized by it, but a lot of shit happened that made him think about, like, not doing that ever again. But what he's doing now is the next best thing. And we could even argue that is the best thing possible for the series. Because now he gets to oversee every single project, you know. He gets to set the rules of what must happen in that game story or like that game in general, and then he lets that creative do its own thing. Whereas in the Greek Saga, I love the Greek Saga, but in the Greek Saga, you just get David Jaffe's plans in God of War 1, then Cory Barlog's, then he leaves completely, and you get Stig Asmussen, right? And you get a much more uneven. A less cohesive experience, I would say. Whereas there's things in the Norse Saga that I don't like, but at least it's more cohesive. You get what I'm saying, right? I think you get what I'm saying, right? I just want to say I hate the fact that I've started to agreeing with Mayo's opinion. I used to hate his opinions on games in the past. He kind of worms your way into your head. You're like,
Why?
Yeah, this mechanic kind of trivializes the game a little bit, doesn't it? Like, you start to think in those terms, and that's the part that's sad, because you're no longer like thinking of like, oh my god, this is the fantasy of being in this world. You're like, this is a game, this is a product, and there's rules to objectively judge it, you know. So it's when you get in that mindset that, you know, you're like, oh man, this game is not that good. But then it's even better when you find the game that you really enjoy, because you get to know exactly why that game works, you know. That's kind of what happened with Mayo and me. He's just like, he's just wormed his way. He's like, just mechanics are not good. The God of War series has had multiple directors, and Cory really believes in changing directors every game. You know, I don't know if I like that, to be honest with you. It's what we have. But I think it would be impossible. Games just take a lot longer to make. They're much more difficult to make. So I understand when directors want to take a break and give it to someone else, you know. But it's much better when you have a single, you know, vision from one director, I feel like, you know. Let me focus here. I think I got the cleave? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna give me God of War. Just so you know. What happened to Eric Williams? Is he still in the studio? Oh, I'm sure he is, yeah. Look, once you direct a game, and especially when you direct a critically acclaimed game like God of War Ragnarok, he's not going back to just being a combat designer. Whatever he is doing there, he's working on another game, I'm sure, you know. Or at least I think that's how it should be, you know. He has experience now. Start using my runic attacks. itchy. Ah, god damn it. Ah. Laufey fighting all the cool gods while Kratos fights a lousy troll. Yeah, in a way. In a way, God of War Laufey is gonna be. We're not gonna talk about how I missed that pot like 3 times. We're not gonna do that, okay? Stop it. Don't you dare, okay? Oh my god! That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. I missed a pot that was not moving, honey. Like 3 times.
No. That sounds about
That sounds about right. What does that mean? What were we talking about? Eric Williams? I'm burning. Unk aim. Nah, I'm blaming the Xbox controller. This game was not meant to be played with an Xbox controller. That's my favorite armor right there. Let me get this thing first. Yeah, we're talking about Eric Williams, right? Yeah, I think he will most likely be directing something else. Given his love for Symphony of the Night, it's his favorite game ever. I would love it if he directed a God of War Metroidvania game. Instead of giving it to a studio that has no experience with it, how about you give it to a guy that has been playing Symphony of the Night at least once a year? According to Eric Williams, I think he said that he plays it once a year. You know? Why not? Why not do that instead? Bro's not dodging the Unk allegations. I'm not, man. I'm not. Yeah, that's good. Like, let him... Because I'm sure, like, he's played other Metroidvania games before. Like, modern ones, like Hollow Knight. Games that have evolved the genre and just made it better, you know? The thing is, I just don't know... I just don't know if the main issue with the Metroidvania is the Mega Cat Studios. I do think they were inexperienced and the game could have been a lot more polished. You know, those are things that we could agree on, I feel like. But I think the current vision that Corey has for the story of the game, well, for the story of the series, is at war with certain genres. And one of those genres would be the Metroidvania. Because Metroidvania games, I keep saying it, they're all about being isolated. You have to be in a mysterious world that you don't know. Like, for the most part, you know? But in Sons of Sparta, what do you get? It takes place in Kratos' home, bro. You know, as he sees his neighbors, you know? The guy who jokes about how he took a massive turd last week. I still remember that. That was dumb, you know? But that's the types of stories they like to tell. And I think those types of stories are at war with the genre itself. So, I don't even know if it'll be possible. Here we go again. Are you saying about me ranting about the Metroidvania? I'm never gonna stop, man. Never gonna stop.
Let him go!
Calling people Uncas next level losership. I don't care. It's all good, man. You gotta learn how to take a joke. Brock ain't dead, people. I also don't think so.
Father?
Here we go.
Ready yourself.
Ready yourself. Get the thing back. Bro, my reflexes days are just completely gone. I don't know what's going on. finally. Yo, look at his combat reflexes. They're coming back. They're coming back, man.
An ogre? Yeah. Who built this place?
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that either. Just to upgrade the axe, never mind. On Easy Ally podcast, Corey said there are so many things in that first level that give you a hint to the bigger picture. Well, I mean, there was a time when Corey was doing those podcasts and he hadn't revealed yet that the word Loki was on their door, on their door frame, right? So he could have been talking about that as well.
Whoa.
I think what's gonna...
wanted us to bring her here.
I think that's the thing that's gonna surprise us the most about God of War Laufey is that, yeah, like in all of these hours that I've been playing ever since I started this playthrough, the other day, is like there might have been things that we've already like failed to notice, you know, and it's just the tiniest of things.
How's he going to
I think
do not care.
I think one thing we're going to see is that Mimir knows more than he's letting on. Like him being up there all by himself. It's perfect for Faye to like suddenly stop by. I think Faye and Mimir are gonna talk. At least I don't know what they're gonna talk about, but I think it's gonna happen. You know, you think Faye's gonna have 3 weapons like Kratos and Ragnarok? I think there's gonna be multiple weapons. I don't know if it's gonna be 3, but she's gonna have multiple weapons. Ascension is the only game in the series that didn't really have a side weapon, and I think it's one of the areas that it kind of suffered in. Ever since we always have multiple weapons,
Stay
you know.
back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch. Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Anyway. Thank you. I think Frank might have a physical form. If you look at the behind the scenes, you can see that the actor for Frank in a scene without a mocap, without the mocap box.
To another realm?
Well, I mean, I think they said that
Only for a little while.
they said that without the mocap. What does that mean? That he's just gonna be a voice actor? What do you mean? Like, I don't know what you're implying with that. I know that they said that the box frame was just for fun. Like, he didn't really need that. It was just for him to be like, yeah, this is my suit. Like, so they gave him like a box frame to like carry around. I thought that was funny. Frank.
Use this. Greythaw.
Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the
Also, Mimir was bewitched
He was fixing it when we got
right by Freya. What's
No one was there
what's to
when
say
I was
Odin did
there.
not
Perhaps he
did something to
finished.
him? Well, you know what's really interesting?
and
You know-
irritating.
Yeah, I was thinking about this a couple days ago, and I gotta write it down. I'm kind of forgetting the theories that I'm coming up with.
Just give that a turn.
When does Mimir die? When does Mimir die, guys? He dies when Kratos chops off his
This
head.
temple is at the center of the...
Mimir is a magical being. Where would he have gone? Could he have gone to the everyone in that moment? Imagine that for a second. Imagine that for a second. Like, you're just walking around with Faye, and Mimir just suddenly comes into the everyone. And He's like, well, where the hell am I, laddie? Or whatever he says. And Faye is like, quickly, Mimir, I have to tell you something. Blah, blah, blah. And then he gets like pulled back when Freya is like reviving him. He's reanimating him, right? You know, but it's like, it would be interesting if we get a similar scene like that.
Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature?
Vasilis will return in Laufey. Like, what's Vasilis thing? Oh my god. I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? Who the hell is Vasilis? Oh yeah. He's the thing that moves the plot forward in Sons of Sparta.
Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms.
I don't think so. It wasn't that long until you resurrect him again, and I don't think he would remember going to the Everyone. Well, we don't know if like we don't know if like you forget if you go to the Everyone, right? But it was plenty of time. Like they chopped up his head, they took. Kratos then takes the Mystic Gateway to the Tyr's Temple. They get on the boat and then they have to go to Freya's house. They have to fight a Revenant. Excuse me. It takes a while. It's not that quick, you know?
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill.
Do you think Laufey will go past Valhalla? What do you mean?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
What do you mean, do I think it's gonna go past Valhalla?
You know.
Well, like, is she gonna go through Valhalla? Well, it seems like no. It seems like she goes straight to the Everyone. And in fact, she wouldn't go to Valhalla. She would go to
I can't understand any.
the afterlife of giants is in the light of Alfheim.
He speaks a dead tongue.
Yeah, time is different. Time is different as well. There as well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Along here.
Are you sure? We came through here.
So for us, for Kratos, it could have been a couple of minutes since Mimir died.
Is that so?
But it'd be interesting if Mimir... Oh my god. No, I don't think so. I don't think they would do this because then you would have like 3 companion quippy characters. You would have Mimir, you had Rue, and then you would have the Cube, you know? But it's gonna be such an interesting plot twist if Mimir plays a much bigger role. Because Mimir is such a staple of this series now. That is like, this could be like an easy way to get Mimir's head back. If they wanted to, you know? When it comes to theories, that's the best I can do sometimes. Like, if they wanted to, they could do this, you know? I crunched up the numbers, and according to the lore, they could do it, you know? But I don't think they will. I think they want to put the focus on Frank and Rue, you know?
What? It's
Yeah, he went through Valhalla on his own. His soul is still within the reanimated head, so Kratos hasn't been talking to a fake Mimir.
It won't just disappear.
Well, he did say that he's not alive though. He's just like reanimated, right? But you say that his soul is still within the reanimated head, so Kratos hasn't been talking to a fake Mimir. I mean, I feel like that's the best answer we can have, you know.
What kind of magic is that?
Kuba can prediction of characters from 2018 Ragnarok that can appear in God of War Laufey.
Just that they're
Predictions.
always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Give me a second. They're in a very talky moment here. From God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, that could be there. I think maybe... I want to say Odin so bad because he was obsessed with finding out what would happen next, you know? So him makes a lot of sense, I feel like. Just given what we knew about him in God of War Ragnarok, Odin makes a lot of sense. I think Thor also makes a lot of sense given that he had a connection to Faye when he was alive. I might as well throw in Freyr there. I'm not a big fan of Freyr, you know? Were you gonna say something, honey? You looked... No, okay, sorry. So there could be a couple. I need to make that video. Just like 10 characters, like 10 returning characters 10 characters that might return. 10 dead gods that can return. Just came up with a title on the spot, right there, you know? I mean, the game will go past the Valhalla DLC. What do you mean past the Valhalla? I'm so confused. What do you mean past the Valhalla? Like, will it talk about...
Tyr's Temple.
The Everyone is outside of Valhalla, if that's what you're saying, right? Or are you talking about that they're gonna go over what happened in Valhalla? I'm sure they're gonna talk about the afterlife of like their mythologies. I'm sure that's gonna happen. But I'm still unsure what you mean. I mean, will the game go past the Valhalla DLC? And I feel really bad because you sent 2 super chats, but I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now
Mimir's Odin only had one eye initially. Look, I wouldn't...
for the Reavers.
Back in 2018, I wouldn't have minded that plot twist, you know, but I think it's clear now that Mimir is not Odin. I think that's doesn't make any sense. Like, given everything we know about Mimir, it's just... I don't see how they could do that. People love Mimir way too much to turn him into a cheesy, like, plot twist. Like, I've been Odin the whole time. It's like... Doesn't even make any sense because we've seen Odin already. Like what is the argument? I find that theory very hard to believe, you know.
I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it.
How many parts of the soul are there? 3 or 4? I forgot now.
What are we doing exactly?
There's direction, luck. God damn it! How many? I forgot now. I want to say that there's 4, but I'm forgetting now. God of War. Soul parts. I forget now what each of them are. Where is it? Yeah, form, mind, direction, and luck. So yeah, there's 4. So there they are. You know. Bam. Anyway. Atreus uses phase yellow magic in the Laufey video. What's the Laufey video?
Mending the disrepair.
Oh, the music, the lo-fi.
Good.
I mean, that's not really canon, you know. They mean, will the timeline go beyond Valhalla DLC events? Oh, I see. I think I get what you mean. I don't know. I think we're at least going to see the events of God of War 2018.
What?
But we still need to see exactly how time works.
How was the whole entire bridge turning?
We still need to see how time works in the Everywin, right? And the way they're talking about it is that time is just like happening past, present, future, all at the same time, you know? So it's very possible that, yeah, we're going to see events from God of War Valhalla. We're going to see events from God of War Ragnarok, you know? We could potentially see things from the Greek saga, you know? It could be really cool. It could be really cool, you know?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
Why what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
Hey, Captain Kuba, do you think God of War Egypt, they will cover Moses or Jesus? Jesus?
That was impressive.
Corey has said that Christianity is a part of the God of War universe. And I mentioned this last time, that Bexy might give us a clue. He could be seen as like, ooh, is Santa Monica going to be touching like real world religions, like current world religions? Because Bexy is a Mongolian god of war, but he's also a figure in Buddhism, which is still being followed to this day, right? It's if I were a betting man, I would say that now they're only going to focus on the Mongolian part, you know, the one that's not going to cause an uproar, you know. But when it comes to Christianity, I just don't think they're ever going to do it, man. Corey may say it is, but it's like, is Corey really that brave that he's about to put Jesus and Moses in his game? I don't know, man. I doubt it, you know? I doubt it.
A few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power.
Some people saying that segment will have a change of heart. If anything, it might be... I get the sense that it's going to be Bexy. because he seems to be more like the muscle of the operation. You know, he's gonna have that Thor arc or similar to it. You know,
Why?
where he wakes up to the truth of what Sekhmet really is or what she's trying to do. You know.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
The design of Bexy is insane. I love it. I do wonder what happened with Sekhmet though, because Sekhmet has the face of a feline in Greek mythology, right? But they changed it to a more human. In fact, when I saw Sekhmet the first time, I thought she was an Aztec god.
They aren't. These roots are pumped
Like, she gave me more Aztec vibes.
and make travel between the realms possible.
We can make that into a poll. Wait. Let me see. Would you guys have liked it if Sekhmet had a more traditional face? How do you make a post here? Hold on a second.
Approach the table.
I can't make it through here. Do you guys want to vote on that? Let me see. How do you make that? I don't even know how to word this, because it would be like, do you like Sekhmet's? I can't really type from this angle. You get my point. You guys get what I'm trying to say there. Let me know what you think. What if Sekhmet can merge with her big line and return to that form of her? Yeah, some people were saying that the big line was actually like her the other form, that she somehow can divide herself or something. Right? I think it's just a pet that she has. I don't think she's gonna merge with it. But it would be cool if, like you said, like she has a, you know, like Curtis has rage mode. It would be cool if she has like a different, like more, like monster-like form. You know, when she gets mad or something.
Travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim.
Oh god.
This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
I almost feel like this cutscene here was a setup for something that we didn't see. Like, it's so much emphasis on the world tree. And that in itself in the story doesn't really play much of a role. I wonder if they were setting up like a possible destruction of it. You know, where it's like, it's so important, you know. It's what I can't really prove it because I just go by like, oh, this cutscene just seems like it just goes on for way too long, talking about the tree, and it's like the tree itself doesn't really play that much of a role, you know. And you do get Ratatoskr in God of War Ragnarok, you know. But the tree itself just plays. I feel like it plays a much more important role in Norse mythology, and I wonder if they were setting up something with it that had to be cut because of the the whole like trilogy thing, you know. Do you think God of War Laufey is a preview of the remix gameplay? Oh, aspects of it for sure. aspects of it. I don't know if they're gonna keep the camera though. I think the camera is one of those things that they're gonna have to eventually like get rid of. They love that close-up camera, but they're gonna have to push that back. I feel like you need to be able to do platforming in the remakes. If not, it's not gonna be as good. It's gonna be missing a huge aspect of the gameplay.
To lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
What does this scene play? Wait, what does this scene play? Laufey's theme? Oh, I didn't even notice that. But then again, I don't really have an ear for music. I'm like, oh, pretty music.
Yes. The wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel rune that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Okay, let's go.
Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that.
The tree can still play an important role in the in upcoming games. Oh, I'm sure they can, but look, we eventually have to move away from the Norse saga. You know, I want to see some things still, but I guess that's the issue with like these games taking so long to make.
Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost.
But I want to go to Egypt. I want to explore other mythological concepts. Right now, I'm super interested in that telescope, man. That's the thing. Like I'm slightly more interested in that telescope than the whole horn thing, to be honest with you.
Is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
This is I've mentioned this before. Here goes old Captain Kuba at it again, okay?
It didn't work.
This is probably one of my hottest takes in the Norse saga.
Bifrost is dark.
But I like the realm travel in God of War 2018 more than in God of War Ragnarok. Even though in God of War Ragnarok is more convenient for gameplay purposes. I like it more. It's part of the mythology. It's cool that you have to go back to the realm travel. Crap, what was that? Oh, it's fireworks. Oh my god, I forgot. It's the 4th of July, you guys. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday. I forgot. I thought there were gunshots outside. But it's not just that it looks cooler. I like the fact that it's grounded. It's like, no. This is how you travel in the realm. This is how you do it. If you want to travel, you're going to have to walk back. I don't know. It works with the groundedness that Santa Monica was going for with the reboot, you know. I like it.
Your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
If Atreus is a god because he's Kratos' son, was Calliope too? That's one of the videos that I already written that I just haven't had the time to work on, but Calliope needs to be addressed. She needs to be addressed. You cannot end the God of War series with that ending in Chains of Olympus. She needs to be talked about again. What happened to her? And it's such a, I feel like she's an interesting character to explore because, you know, what happened to her afterwards? What exactly happened to Calliope after Chains of Olympus? Kratos, from her perspective, Kratos abandoned her completely. She's very easy to manipulate by a green lady, Athena, you know. I think it's possible that, and you know, she's in the afterlife that Kratos kind of messed up with when he killed the ruler of that afterlife in God of War 3. Are we just assuming that nothing happened to the fields of Elysium? There's stuff there. There's stuff there, you know, with Calliope that I think could definitely use to like make her come back in one way. You think she survived? I think so too. He was obsessed with Calliope. Yeah, it's interesting that I go through phases in God of War's history where I'm obsessed with certain things. Like right now that we got the everyone, I've kind of let go of the higher plane of existence. I'm like, huh. Because it seems like they're addressing it now. But now I'm like, I'm onto you, Santa Monica. You guys can clip this. I'm onto you. I know you're planning something with Calliope, and I don't want to play the game again because it's Sons of Sparta and it sucks monkey balls. Okay, but I could have sworn, and someone can tell me. I forgot how it goes. There seems to be a tease with Calliope now, but now when I go back to YouTube to look for all of the dialogue, I can't find it, and I don't. I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play Sons of Sparta again for that stupid dialogue because I'm sure there's a moment where it says something about like, oh, I wish you had a brother or something. Calliope is the hooded woman. That's where I'm leaning these days. That's where I'm leaning with the mystery of the hooded woman. That's where I'm going with, you know. Which god do you think she is, Mike?
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No, no, no. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Can you check your DMs? I sent you the screenshot of discovery I made alongside screenshots. I'm guessing Discord? Was it this? Oh, how'd I get there, huh? Discord. Let me see. But be very careful not to be caught in the woo. Well, I don't think I have you as a friend. Message request, could it be? I don't see you. Direct messages? Pending? I can't really find you, I'm sorry. My bad, man. I can't seem to find you right now. I'll try to do it later. There you go. Oh, you sent it to me on X. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have your Discord. Okay, yeah. It's in a way it's better that way. I don't really use Discord that much. Give me a sec. Let me see the proof. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Cappuccino. When a Tres falls sick and you get in the boat, look to your right and you will see a big red tornado in distance. The tornado right above Curtis's house, and if you get to his house, you get the Blades of Chaos. You can look directly above it, and it looks like a portal. And I know you're thinking it's the Blades reacting to Curtis's need, but even after you, well, actually, I don't know. I'm also curious about that whole portal thing. To Temple, you can see it from the bridge between Brock's shop and I think that portal to the Vortex and Valhalla are the same. I think I made that theory, didn't I? I think I talked about that in a theory where it seemed to be the same like red vortex, right? I think the portal is connected to the Everyone since it appears right before the horn is blown, and Faye is likely the only person who can speak to Jormungandr as we know, etc. You know, I didn't think about that. It's not like I hide everyone, so it's a YouTube video. Here's my video if you want to see everything. I know it's a shameless of them to promote the video. I just wanted people to have a lead. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it now. I don't have time, but here's the video if you guys want to watch it. You know, a new discovery made in God of War 2018 by Mornville. You know, I'll check it out later. But it is interesting. It is interesting that right now, like we're kind of going in this direction that I like to think that we all think that Faye might have blown the horn. I don't think it's just me and Mornville. You know.
Okay. What is that?
But the thing is, like, we don't know when that red vortex shows up because we're inside Tyr's temple. It seems like I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus. All right. You did? I know when Valhalla came out, I made a video about the place where Kratos and Mimir. I'm gonna say this again. The place where Kratos and Mimir are falling to when they break Valhalla seems to be the same red vortex that you see in God of War 2018. But now I'm liking your thoughts more. That
Not our concern, boy.
that might have been when Faye showed up or something. The only problem with that is that I feel like... Let's sneeze again. Alright. I'm getting it bad today, guys. I'm so sorry. The only thing...
Look here.
If you're right, and that vortex is a portal from the Everyone, and that's how Faye comes into Midgard again.
Turn a war for the light. I don't get
The only problem with that is that
it. Said you need it. Why not
she
just-
couldn't have come.
Greed.
She couldn't have come into Midgard before the vortex, and I don't know if that's the case. What we can do in this playthrough is after the horn gets blown, we could really focus and start looking. That actually might make sense, because right now, Atreus can hear Faye's voice though in Alfheim. But then something will happen in the story in God of War Laufey where she opens a portal, and she's able to come exactly when Kratos and Atreus are about to hear the horn being blown. You know, I actually like that theory a lot. I wonder if it's related. A theory Faye pulled Kratos into the light of well, he didn't pull it in. Like, if anything,
It is war. The end of one.
we'll see. I do think it's also related. That has to be connected. I thought nobody knew about that portal, that red portal besides me. I mean, look it up, bro. Let me see. I think I have a video on it, right? I don't want to say that I'm the first one who talked about it, because I really don't know. I think it's something that we've known. Kaptain Kuba. Portal. Valhalla. Yeah, see, I talked about it here. Where were Kratos and Mimir fall into? And I'm pretty sure in that video I make the connection to the portal in God of War, that red vortex thing in God of War 2018, you know? But I don't think it's right now I like the theory more. I would have to watch your video, but I like the theory more that maybe that's how that we're seeing, like, the portal where Faye comes in from, you know, and starts interacting with Kratos and Atreus' adventure in 2018. Hey, Gaming for Life, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm all sneezy all of a sudden. Yeah. Faye is not a specific god. You wouldn't call Atreus god of mischief in this universe, but as I believe, god powers are I can't say that word. I cannot. I've tried. I tried. I believe she inherited Fjorgen's goddess of earth and trees powers. Okay. You said you were working on a video too, right?
I didn't do anything.
More will come.
Again, Barlock said Ragnarok is one big misdirection.
Stuff you didn't come from.
The Ragnarok battle? When did he say that?
Yeah.
Let me get this thing.
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Another cipher piece. I'll see what I can fit together.
The world reacted to Atreus, so maybe a gate to the Everyone was open for Atreus to get inside for the Everyone, or the key to get inside that place without dying or something. Yeah, I just don't know if, like, that was something that was also left up, you know, from, like, the original plan. Because Corey did say that after Atreus, you know, freaked out, the world reacted to it negatively, right? And that's why you can see the the thunder and all that stuff, you know. But I don't mind a good retcon, you know. When there sometimes like there's retcons that work really well with the current story, and if you, because I mean it does look like a freaking portal, and it so happens to be exactly we call it Kratos' home, but it's also Faye's home as well. So what I think is going to happen, the whole point in God of War Laufey seems to be that Faye wants to escape. I should get some skills. I have 77,000 points. The whole point is that Faye is trying to leave the Everyone, right? I don't think she's gonna leave. I've given my argument why I don't think she's going to escape fully. I think she's gonna learn to, character arc-wise, she's gonna learn to let go and let Kratos and Atreus have their own fate and all that stuff, you know? And she's gonna remain, because you have to, it has to be like that for the side quest and all that stuff, you know? But I think she will be able to temporarily leave, you know? It's gotta happen. And it would be cool if it's related to that portal that that vortex we see above Kratos and Faye's home. Like, what if that's the moment where she shows up? And from that point on, we're able to look at God of War 2018 differently and like, oh, maybe she interacted there. Maybe she did something there, you know? God of War Laufey is going to be insane. I'm hoping God of War Laufey is the what I was expecting from God of War Ragnarok.
Our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources, how to craft the creations that defy magic.
Let's equip this thing. Why not?
To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but... oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now?
There we go.
Probably shouldn't let my brother lay his hands on it.
The novelization says Kratos shipwrecked in a black sand beach. Black sand is the one specific characteristic Tyr puts on his letter. Hold on his letter to help Kratos identify Valhalla. I think I've heard you talk about this before. So you think he died? He arrived dead or something, and he came through Valhalla or something?
Yes, my young man.
I just don't know if that works, man. I don't know if that checks out.
Who knew? I think that's a key.
The actor voicing the kid in the cage is a chef from that show, The Bear. He was in Shameless Sleuth. I forgot his, wait, the cage. What are you talking about?
That looks amazing.
No way the cube is Merlin. I'm gonna flip out. Hey, look, there were rumors about Merlin being, like, people were saying that the sword was gonna be named Merlin. It could have been one of those things that people got slightly wrong, and Merlin will play a role in it. But what if it was the other companion character? What if it's actually Frank? All right, I think we're good. Skills. Ooh, look at that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of them. But I wanna work on the shield too. I wanna work on the shield. Shield combat, yes. Sweep enemies. Good. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's throw Atreus a bone here. Should probably get that, and I think I'm broke now. Yeah, I can't really afford anything else. Oh, Faye's game, the green guy, right? Yeah, I wonder who that guy is. I've said this before, but the Laufey game makes it very difficult. Oh, it's happening.
Really? Okay.
It's happening. Hold on.
Did you?
The Laufey game just makes it really hard to make theories, because now it's like any mythology could be involved in it, you know? So it's really hard. You can look up like green guy from mythology, you're gonna get a lot of answers.
Mother, speak of this realm.
Not much. Just that since the elves were always fighting over the life, they kept them isolated.
Is Atreus hearing Faye or someone else here in Alfheim? Was it ever revealed? I think at one point he says he hears
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Later. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
he says voices, not just one, it's multiple. I think here he hears, I think Corey Sparlock said that he's hearing the elves conflict, like they're both giving him conflicting messages, right? Like he's getting voices from the dark elves and the light elves.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt evil.
Bro, what if this is a hint, man? What if this is a hint right there, and it's just staring at us right in the face? It felt evil. What was he hearing, bro? What was the Atreus hearing there? Will I do a story prediction like Ragnarok for Laufey? I might.
Look,
I haven't really come up with one yet.
No.
but maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe
do not concern us.
It's Faye fighting Athena. Ah, man. Man, just, it's cool. Look, it's one of those things that I totally get the people who are like, I don't want to buy God of War Laufey because you're not playing as Kratos. I understand that, you know, that hesitation is like, yeah, I get it. But this story just seems perfect because it takes place alongside Kratos' other story. And it could recontextualize so many things that we're seeing in God of War 2018. It could be so good. If they do this, if they do it right. Yeah, lore-wise, this is the best option. Yeah, lore-wise, this is the most exciting option because, yeah, you want to get what? Kratos going to the everyone and just killing gods. That's cool. But with Faye, you get this other layer of, like, she's trying to, you know, prevent Ragnarok, and she's trying to guide them in their fate and all that. And, like, we could see her. This is what I wanted from God of War Ragnarok, and people called me crazy. Like, I knew, like, there was going to be, like, a time
must be the real
element
Kaptain.
here. There was going to be something about it. I think I have to, yeah, I have to go there first, yeah. The light leads you to the everyone, so maybe you heard things happening in the everyone through the light.
It's sad the
I
elves
wonder.
can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see,
The blue door! That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go!
I think God of War Laufey is going to
Doing?
explain a lot of things. And like you said, like the whole fact that we have in the regular world, we have underworlds and afterlives. How does that connect to the everyone? And I like the idea of like all of them still being somewhat connected to the everyone itself, because that is the ultimate afterlife. So the light of Alfheim, Hades, Helheim, all of these things kind of branch out from the everyone itself. That would be cool. That could be really interesting, you know?
The bridge is gone. We covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
to prevent reinforcements.
Here we go. Easy. Kuba, I'm telling you, Faye pulled Kratos in the light. But what do you mean pulled? He went into the light. Were you saying like when he sees her for a bit? Is that it? Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be related to God of War Laufey for sure, you know?
Maybe we can fix the bridge from... Okay, so that did something. I think. Here we go!
My computer's struggling to run this a little bit. There we go.
What is their problem with us?
We do not belong here.
Alright. Fucking ribbons is still the stupidest concept they've introduced. Worse than Frank. Oh, I disagree, bro. So far, the ribbons have not bothered me that much.
Combined together like that.
Rude, that is.
They kind of look like a rune. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the boat.
Frank is the one that really worries me, and for multiple reasons, because I just, given that he's a much higher profile actor, I feel like they paid him a lot for that role, you know. And again, I'm prejudging him. Frank could be really cool and all that, but I just know, bro. Like, no, from what I've seen so far, is like he's gonna get annoying real quick.
What do you mean I see with the eyes of a child?
In war.
Daddy Kuba, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. A little bit tired, you know. It's really hot here in Georgia.
We must focus.
Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
There we go.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. Yep, it's water.
What I hope we find in Laufey is how the giants were all dead in Jotunheim by the time we get there. Something big and time-related happened there that deserves explanation.
It was the voices again.
That's one of the moments that really pissed me off in Ragnarok. You guys know that already. But yeah, I agree that Corey was setting something up with that. I just don't know if they're ever going to address that, you know. The reason why they're there is because the giants put the bodies there in case Odin made it into Jotunheim, so he'd be like, oh, they're all dead, and he would peace out, you know. Doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense, you know. It's clear to me that that's a retcon. Like, they were planning, Corey was planning something with those dead giants, but because of the whole, you know, trilogy thing got canceled, that part of the story got completely scrapped. It's one of those things that I don't have a lot of proof for, but I'm like, I have a very strong suspicion of it, you know. They were planning something with those giants, you know. There's blood on the mountains. They have a hammer. It's like that almost, like you said, there's some time travel shenanigan involved here that we'll never going to know, you know.
It was hard to make out.
Oh, I forgot about the votes. Who's winning? I think it was, do you like segments? So people say yes. So most people are not angry at the fact that she doesn't look like a cat, you know, which is cool. I don't hate it, you know.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That elf is Spanish, man. He can do that R. Oh, nice. Line him up. Everybody gets it. Turns out I just needed a warm-up, guys. I'm all good now. get that. Maybe Hades and Helheim is only for mortals or magic-less people. Oh no, it is, yeah. That's where all the mortals go after they die. We know that for a fact. And the everyone is where all the magic people go, you know. Which again, I think there might be like a slight retcon there, because Mimir does say in this game that the Aesir gods go to Valhalla. But then by God of War Ragnarok, like, things have already changed, because Odin is obsessed with, like, finding the, what happens after gods die, you know? But it's implied that Magni and Modi would have gone to Valhalla. But Odin not, so it's odd, you know?
What? Right behind you! Almost ready!
What? Is he a higher level? Is that why? What just happened?
That was worth it.
Also, why change the writers for God of War Laufey game? That's interesting. Oh, it's because Matt Sophos and Rich Cabrera are probably working on the Kratos game. I'm telling you, I think the next mainline Kratos game is not that far off. I think it's going to be 2028, something like that. Well, 2028 is too early. Like, probably early 2029. And it's gonna be only digital. Think about that for a second. What is this? Ooh, I like this one. I might go with this. Ooh, yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It could be that they thought they can go to Valhalla, but Odin discovered that the gods go somewhere else. Yeah, I'm sure they'll find an interesting way to, like, explain that away, you know? But Mimir clearly says, out of all the retcons, that one doesn't really bother me that much, because we didn't even encounter Magni and Modi in Valhalla. Not in the sense that Mimir was talking about, you know? And they could also explain it as like, oh yeah, they have like different souls, you know, like there's multiple parts of their soul, so one part could have gone to Valhalla and another to... You get what I mean? Like, if there's ways they can get out of that. There's other retcons in the series that are much worse, in my opinion, you know? Calliope went to asylum because she was a child. Her godly powers hasn't manifested yet, so she went to asylum? What? I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke. What is, like, Arkham Asylum? What does that have to do with anything? Maybe I'm just like adding things. No need for that. I think it's down here, right? I forgot where it was.
Side hallway will get us to the temple?
We will find out.
I think it's here, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. No!
Tricky. Very tricky.
It's not tricky at all. I'm just stupid. Oh, Elysium. Okay, did I say asylum? Hold on. You misspelled it, to be fair, but it does say asylum, but it does sound like asylum, but you misspelled Elysium, okay? My bad. It's my dyslexic ass, man, I'm telling you. I'm not diagnosed, but the evidence is there. Don't call the axe. Good boy. Oh, let's get us a chest. You do that every time. I know. Have we forgotten about Atreus and the talking cat as a companion? I have not. Bro, at this point, I'm not even wondering like, oh, I'm not saying, oh, hopefully Santa Monica doesn't give us a companion character for the remakes. I'm just wondering which one is going to be. Who are they going to turn into a companion character? I'm really curious about that. Santa Monica, I love them these days. I love them. But they just seem incapable of, like, telling a story without a companion character. And I don't know why. I don't know why they can't do something slightly different, you know? I think, if you ask me, if they're really gonna go with the companion thing, I think what's gonna happen is they're going to completely change the role of the last Spartan. What's his name? Theophilus from Sons of Sparta. They're going to change his role completely, and he's gonna be Kratos' loyal friend since forever, you know? It's gonna be him. And he's not gonna die in God of War 2. He's probably gonna die in God of War 3. If they're really going to change the story, which I hope not. You hear me and you think that I want this. I don't want this. I don't want this.
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
She is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
Let me get this thing here. Companions are just a thing in modern games. Insomniac kind of have it even in Spider-Man games with Miles. Yeah, no, it's just a thing that's like, can we stop with this? Can we stop with this trope? This is getting really old, you know. Was Gaia in the everyone when she revived Kratos? Oh, I haven't thought about that, but I don't think so. I think it's I don't really know what to think about that whole Gaia sequence after when she revives Kratos, to be honest with you, because yeah, she's supposed to be in Tartarus, right? So I'm guessing like that's where she's communicating from. But I also had the idea that it could be like a time-related thing because Gaia kind of like already can see the future, that Kratos would do that eventually. At least that's how I saw it for a while. I don't know. It's one of those things that the Greek saga doesn't really explain that well. But it could just be that Kratos died and he goes to Tartarus, right? Where Gaia is. And it just kind of looks like that. It looks ethereal like that, but it's not really like that. I have weird thoughts about it. I don't really know where to land on it, to be honest.
Hold on, boy! Fight!
Naughty Dog hinted that there won't be a companion intergalactic. Perhaps other studios might follow suit. Yeah, I know that Santa Monica and Naughty Dog have an interesting relationship that goes back a lot of years. You know, like I think it was Stig Asmussen who said that like Santa Monica and Naughty Dog were always like in a friendly competition to see like what they would be working on next, you know. And you look back at E3 2009. Yeah, I'm that old. I remember that. But you had, I think they opened with Uncharted 2 and they closed with God of War 3, and it's like you're seeing like both PlayStation studios like show their best work, you know. And it's like they'll always have like this almost symbiotic relationship where it's like I don't want to say copy, but it's like they kind of take inspiration from both sides, you know. And if you look at I want to make this into a video, but if you look at the original story that Corey pitched for God of War 2018, bro, it's straight up The Last of Us. It's The Last of Us like on steroids, man. Thor dies at the beginning. Kratos kills Thor at the beginning of the game, and he has to take Atreus to Jotunheim to like save him or something. And along the way, they're being chased by other gods and stuff. And like that, in a way, that sounds really cool, to be honest with you. But it's very much The Last of Us. You know, taking Ellie to the Fireflies. You know, so yeah, I'm curious to see if because Naughty Dog said that they're with intergalactic. Not Naughty Dog. Neil Druckmann said that he's interested in exploring more environmental storytelling, right? So it's gonna be interesting if Santa Monica follows that. I feel like the fact that they have so much like they're doing so much PR, you know, talk about Frank shows that Santa Monica knows that people are pissed about Frank, and they have to reassure us like, no, he's an important character. He's been there since the beginning, and because it's too late now. They can't change him. I know Corey, not Corey, says he said that he wants he wants Santa Monica to put his voice lines into a ring or something. He doesn't want to see a cube like going around. So it's too late now. I think that's being too optimistic. I think Frank is gonna be in it and he's gonna be a cube, and you bet your butt that he's gonna be quippy throughout most of the game. I just know it. You know, they might be able to cut some stupid lines, like they might be able to do it right. But for the most part, he's gonna say the same. But I think this is a good sign for Santa Monica. There's like, guys, we're tired of this. We're since God of War Ragnarok in 2018, we're tired of the constant walkie-talkies too. There's things we gotta change here, you know. The reboot did a lot of great things, but it also introduced some really lame AAA things that just haven't aged well. Like you know, the same way that in the early 2000s we went through a phase of like everything is dark and gritty and like I'm so cool, like we're no longer in that. The same way we're no longer in like we need companion characters 24/7 so there can be talking 20. We don't need that. We really don't need that. There's gotta be a middle ground here on how to do stories without resorting to having a companion character. And I think the anger that people have with Frank has shown them that. It's like, okay, maybe. I have gotten even worse. I'm searching for Laufey hints in Skyrim now. I have gotten mad and I have gone full schizo more than you. I need help. Hey. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. You know, I think God of War Laufey is gonna release early 2027. You won't have to be schizo for much longer. Only a couple more months, you know. In the meantime, go look for clues in Assassin's Creed as well. You know, you might find her there. She used the Animus to leave the everyone. Am I right? I know Assassin's Creed.
Thanks.
The Cube told I call it. Oh, the Cube said I call it the everyone. Yeah, he did. Yeah, the Cube did say that. Yeah. Anyway, the actual name of the everyone may not be the everyone. The Cube tells, oh, I call it the everyone. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's the name we're calling it, right? And that's probably gonna be like the
way across here.
The go-to name that just the fandom just adopts, you know, for it. And I don't hate it. Some people said that they find it cheesy, but I kind of like it. It's got that concept of time in it, you know. I think it's cool. I think it could work. But like you said, like that might not be the actual name. I'm curious to see if there's a higher god who created the everyone. We're kind of... God of War is entering into the
You sure the witches?
The infinite recess problem with like religions and stuff, where it's like, yeah, okay, the everyone is where everything came from, but where did the everyone come from? Like you can always keep going back, you know.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Okay, we're not going this way. There's a Brazilian YouTuber that theorized Archimedes was the one who created the telescope. He has some interesting ideas. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Archimedes is already a character in God of War. He's the one who created the I thought I had it. He's the one who created the Apollo statue in Delos, right?
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
But he is. I mean, Archimedes was obsessed with like lenses and stuff. I mean, in God of War Ascension, that is, you know. I actually found. Hold on a second. Let me see if I find this. I found this something really cool. Let's see what the notifications are. Give me a sec. Never mind. Let me find this real cool. I found it. I'm like, oh wow, why didn't they do this? Why didn't it? I don't know why I searched for G. All right. God of War Ascension. Alternate HUD. I don't know if I'm gonna find it now. I should have saved it. No, hold on. Shit. My bad, Sasha. My bad. Bro, this might be in here. Health bar. I can't find it now. Man, I wish I would have saved it. Is this it? What is this? One second. The point is, I found the... No, that's not it. That's not it. Damn it! I'm never gonna find it now. I'm never gonna find it. Alright, I'll have to talk about it. But they had a different health bar for God of War Ascension. And it had those lenses that when you pick a new magic, like, it would change lenses. And that would have been so cool, because we're used to, at least in the Green Saga, we had the one of the Blades of Chaos, and you had the health and the magic in that. But the Ascension one was going to be so beautiful. And I don't know why they changed it. I feel like that's an art that we've lost completely in video games. Like, the HUDs in these days just look so ugly. I love 2018, but look at this HUD, bro. That HUD is depressing as hell. It's just, look at it, it's so simple. It's too minimalist, you know? And Ascension had the right idea, I just don't know why they canceled, you know? Read my theory, please. Where is it, bro? Flasher, bro, you're much better off retyping it again, because, like, I go back and all I see is you telling me, read my theory, read my theory. I'm not gonna be, like, scrolling back an hour to find your theory, man. I'm really sorry. Can you just type it again? What you can do is just copy it, and whenever I'm reading the comments, just paste it again. Wait, did I not change it? Oh no, it's the other one. I see. I remember now. Beautiful shot. Oh, woke him up.
How do you kill something made of rock?
You'll find its weak point.
We knocked a piece of him off! There!
Shit. Good. We do it? Oh, one more. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
A decent start.
Okay. Let me go. Alright. Has he pasted the theory anymore?
Well, there it is.
No, he hasn't. You just said, but I'm special. Just type it again, man. You don't have to type it again. Just copy it and paste it again. I can't really... Because the more I go back, the more I say, read my theory. I can't find your comment anymore. Anybody here that has more than 200 hours in God of War 2018, it's not going to show here. I'm playing on PC, but I think I definitely have more than 500 hours. And I think even Ragnarok, I have a lot of hours as well, and I haven't played that one nearly as much, like, multiple times. Okay, let's once again. Period, Faye. Exactly. Alright. What's this? Nah, I'm good. My theory is that time and the everyone is all at once. Gaia didn't go there because Kratos saves her in the future, so time plays a colossal role in here. Well, I mean, but Gaia did die in God of War 3, though. So she would have gone there eventually.
You're freezing at first.
One thing I find weird is how Mimir never asked about the dead woman Faye, who told Kratos to spread the ashes in Jotunheim till the very end of God of War 2018. Maybe Mimir knows Faye's plan already. Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on there. I'm sure of that. Yeah, Corey did say in one of the interviews that Mimir is not telling you everything, right? That implies that he's hiding something, and you know, him being in that mountain all this time,
Let's hang on to them.
I think it's the perfect opportunity for Faye to pay him a visit or something. But I don't know. I'm kind of like leaning towards the idea that no, the moment Faye actually shows up in Midgard again is when Atreus gets sick again. I think that's when it happens. Also, side note, I think when you get to Ragnarok, you may find more. Since Laufey was conceptualized in late 2018 development, Ragnarok is gonna be juicy. What do you mean Faye was conceptualized in late in 2018 developer? Where'd you hear that from? Because based on what I've heard, like, Laufey has been a part of the story for a long time now, you know? The fact that Deborah Ann Woll went to Corey's office in 2018, well, it could have been late 2018, right?
Look!
Oh, I think it's what you're using, because 2018 is when it released, right? Yeah, I don't know, but then again, you get all of these hints, and the whole thing with the horn. Although we do think, I forgot now, but I talked about it in the, man, there's so much information that I'm forgetting it. But yeah, like, I get the sense that the horn moment might have been a late addition as well. Because in the script for God of War 2018, that part is completely absent.
There's no seam.
What?
We have a problem.
But Kuba, did you read my theory? I did. You said that we're not going to see Gaia because Kratos saves her from dying or something, right? But then I said, it doesn't make a lot of sense because Gaia still dies in God of War 3, though. Was that not the theory? I forgot. How does this work again? How does this work? Yeah, they started writing in 2013. Yeah, it's insane how long in development that game was. How do you do this part?
Huh?
What am I missing here? But yeah, I think Ragnarok will ultimately have more clues to God of War Laufey. Hey, I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it since Ragnarok came out that, you know, those dream sequences, there's more to it.
Sindri?
This way.
And even when you go to the Light of Alfheim, Kratos looks back. It just seems like a straight up hint. Alright, how do you do this thing? I can't believe I forgot. How do you... Oh, I see. It's to the side. Got it. Okay, never mind. I'm the main topic in the chat. Of course you are. You're Flasher, of course. Well, they had to make a game engine from scratch. Those usually take a long time. Oh no, yeah, I know. I'm not complaining about the. And it's also like it's not just the game engine, but you had to come up with like the new identity for God of War, what it was going to be, you know. So that in itself took a long time, you know. Ragnarok took longer. I mean, also took a long time, but that was because of COVID, right?
Hey, Sindri.
But
Honestly,
it
I don't have much else going on right now.
would be cool if like if Faye releases much sooner than we anticipate. I mean, we're anticipating early 2027, which I think is pretty cool, you know. But I think it's possible we're going to get the next mainline much earlier. I know I talked about that before. I'm not gonna talk about it again. I think I'm good for now. Come on, Kuba, read my theory once. I'll send you many times. I'm sorry I missed it, man. There's a lot of people here in the chat, you know. I have a theory about Athena and the Everyone. Is there a way I can send it to you besides the stream chat? Well, if it's too long, you can just leave it in the comments afterward. I'll because there I think you have infinite like characters that you can use, right? You can send it as long as I want, as long as you want it to be.
We're inside.
Get out of here.
Of course.
Kuba, hey Kuba, I think kill Segment and Bexy and send them to the Everyone. Only Kratos can do this before he came to the Norse mythology, and after Greek, he goes to Egypt mythology and he killed them. It's my theory. Yeah, some people have proposed that theory before, and it wouldn't surprise me. Cory Barlog said at one point that he wanted to explore. After God of War 3, Kratos reached like the depths or something. I forgot what he said exactly. But yeah, we don't know what Kratos was doing during that whole time, you know? We know that he stopped at Egypt at one point, and he encountered a god there who was friendly. But what if he encountered other gods who were not so friendly, you know? I would not mind that connection. I wouldn't mind if like that was a connection that Santa Monica makes, that Segment was actually killed by Kratos, same as Bexy, you know? No, get down, get down. Thank you. I like the idea of Ares killing them. I think that was John Ford's idea, right? That I think he uses the novel to say, oh, Ares went to the Egyptian pantheon, and he was like wreaking havoc. The thing about that is that the Egyptian pantheon seems to be, sorry, the novel seems to be under the impression that the Greek gods are the only ones who exist. That's how I always understood that passage. That is like, oh yeah, he went to Egypt and just like killed a couple of Egyptians, you know. But the only reason he could do that is because in the writer's mind, the Egyptian gods did not exist in the universe, you know, because the Greek novels were not written by, did not have any deep connection to Santa Monica. It was something Sony or PlayStation hired some writer to do it, you know. He knew the material, but not to the point that he knew that other mythologies were part of the universe, you know. Although, yeah, I don't know. I forgot what it was. Give me a sec. It's on my phone, and I can't really show you. But I've always found something interesting in the God of War 2 novel. Because I think it mentions like in the Fates Temple, it mentions warriors from another pantheon or something. But I forgot how it goes exactly. Let me see. God of War 2. It's in my notes. It's one of the last things, I'm pretty sure. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Spirit of Destiny, new God of War, no. Blade of Olympus. I don't know if I had it, to be honest. Sisyphus. No, I think... Man, I'm gonna have to read the God of War 2 novel again. I think Sissy's doing a read-through or something, like he's reading all of them. He did part 1. And I think he started with God of War 2, right? I could swear that when in the novel, when he gets to the Sisters of Fate Temple, it mentions something about warriors from another land, that the sisters have hired them or something. Or they're undead. Are they canon now? They're secondary canon. Yeah, I would even like question the 2 novels like quite a lot, you know. Shit.
It was beautiful here before the Dark Elves destroyed everything.
Good morning, honey. You finally awake? Did you read the story Chronicler wrote? He also posted today. It's very interesting. Goes into the headspace of Kratos pre-Valhalla. a great read. I read a little bit of it, but I didn't really have time to finish it. It's 28 pages. I was reading some of it. It's cool. It's cool that he's trying to get into the writing space. You know, that takes some skill, you know. But I'll read it when I get a chance. I do like the idea of like it's things that are cool to explore in a book, but not really a game. But I read the first couple of pages and he explores the idea of what happened to Kratos after God of War Ragnarok, and now he got all depressed and he hasn't been seen in 12 days. And like Mimir's just like, brother, take me out, please. Mimir's going stir crazy. I like that concept, you know. But that's as far as I got. Then I'll have to read it some other time. Oh wait, it's not for me. Wait. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Mimir is my favorite character. I'm low-key waiting for him. I think we're going to see him in God of War Laufey. I just don't know to what extent. Like I said, there could be like a scenario where he has a much bigger role, you know, because he dies. So he might go to the everyone somehow. But I think at the very least when we're going to see Faye interacting with like the events of God of War 2018, and he might pay Mimir a visit. Was it Segment that stabbed Odin's eye through the rift? Or another god maybe? Does the rift show the everyone? I think so. I think the rift, the mask obviously are connected to the everyone, you know. It kind of, I sound like I made it clear by showing us like a mask in the God of War Laufey announcement. I don't know who took Odin's eye though. And we don't even know if we can believe Odin for saying that. Because it is Odin after all.
He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Get that guy, come on. God damn it.
Ready to go!
Time for rage. Odin was obsessed about the afterlife, but he never got there well. Well, we don't know that. We don't really understand like the whole concept of souls, like how exactly that works, you know. 'Cause I think Odin wanted to know before he died. He didn't want to be surprised by it. He wanted to know exactly what happens after he died. But he did eventually die without finding out. So I think he now found out, and now he could be, you know, in conflict with all of the other gods that are there, you know. Faye, focus. Any idea why the talkative Sindri never mentioned Faye as a giant in the whole game? And how did Brock knew that Atreus found out he's a giant? Did they mention that at the end? I'm forgetting now. I think they mentioned that at the end. A lot of things are kind of be explained. You know, no story's perfect. You will have to be like, because the story demands it for them not to say anything about it, you know. Because it's part of the big reveal. They don't want to spoil that Faye was a giant like before you get to Jotunheim, you know. You kind of have to have suspension of disbelief. And a truly amazing story would not have that, but you know, it's just no story's perfect, and that to me just seems like a minor little thing that I can ignore for the most part.
I like when they're that easy.
Yeah, the whole Norse gods afterlife thing is very confusing. Odin hanged himself and wandered in Helheim. Well, he wandered the Did he wander in Helheim? I think he went to the... I forgot now. I forgot exactly where he went. But he says he doesn't know where he'll go when he dies. There's no Valhalla for me. I agree. I'm assuming that there was there might have been a change with the whole afterlife thing after God of War 2018, because again, even in this game, when Magni and Modi die, Mimir says that, you know, Magni and Modi should go to Valhalla by themselves. No need for the Valkyrie escort. No long waits at the gates of hell. They just get to Valhalla, you know. But then in Ragnarok, you get that Odin saying that, you know, what happens to us when we die? And we know for a fact that the Fae game started as a prequel game. There was not really a concept of the everyone as we know it now. At least I don't think. Wombo combo. Beautiful. Motherfuckers expected 100 hour story to have no holes in it. That's when, like, I do have some, like, suspension of disbelief sometimes. I just let it happen, you know. The story demands it now. The story demands Brock and Sindri's ignorance, and that's fine. As long as it's not too egregious, you know, it's not a big deal. Myself and few other are going to stand that hill. Odin is posting at me as Mimir. But why? What? How does that even work, bro? How does that even work? Odin showed up at Kratos and Atreus' house while Mimir was there. It would be one thing if, like, Mimir somehow disappears and then you see Odin. How does that work? Like, I kind of like that theory in 2018 when we didn't know much about it, you know? Because, oh yeah, Mimir's missing an eye, you know? And he seems to be very knowledgeable and all that stuff. But then you have Baldur kicking him. You have, like, when he... does it kick him? Yeah, he kicks him. Magni and Modi talk to him. Like, if these things were in there, like, maybe that could be a possibility. But I just don't see how that could work. What kind of rage will Faye have? Oh, I don't know if she'll have any rage. That might be a mechanic that she doesn't have. You want this Faye game to be different as well. I know it's God of War, but it's gotta have its own identity as well. That's why I think it's gonna be open world. It's gonna be the first open world game in the series.
I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
Are Kratos and Atreus never curious why Faye died? Given this trailer made it seem surprising for Faye. Given her foresight, she never saw it coming. What I think happened is that Faye, being a giant, she knew that she was going to die. But it's possible that she didn't know how. And I think moments before she died, something weird happened. That's in my theory. Someone paid her a visit. And that someone might have been Athena or the hooded woman, which I think is Calliope now. And she was completely caught off guard by it. And that person attacked him. Whoever, if it's Athena or Calliope or the hooded woman, that character attacked Faye. And when she got attacked, a piece of the mask got lodged in her hand. Like, that was part of the attack. It was a misdirection. And she died, and that person is responsible for sending Faye to the everyone. That's why when she wakes up, she's like, what is this? This is definitely not the light of Alfheim. Like, she's caught by surprise by it.
Step into it.
Someone stepped in and made sure she would go to the everyone. Why that is, I don't know.
Safety than our goal.
Father!
Quiet. I have him. Your knife boy.
Fix my hair. Alright.
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me. Whoa.
So I'm not talking because I know we're about to get a cutscene now.
Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God.
Like Kuba, can we speculate that maybe the Everyone is a place for gods? Laufey is a giant god after all. I don't know what you mean. Can we speculate that maybe the Everyone is a place for gods? Again, Ariel has talked about this before. Like she said that it's just a place where old magic returns to, you know.
When it falls,
So if you have magic, you're going there, you know. At least so far, that's what we know. So Faye just, she would have gone to the Light of Offline, but something happened that made her go there, and I think that was the piece of mask, the mask piece. That's what happened.
here they
They
come.
showed Faye's rage when she was fighting Bexy. I don't think so. But you know what's something really interesting? No one caught this, and I wish well, I like how the light is pulsating. Ah, looks like searchlights. Something. Wait a second. Why is the light doing that? Has the light always done that? Am I tripping right now? You guys see it move? I'll have to look at that after we're Am I crazy?
Keep it up.
Why is the light pulsating? Has that always been the case? That seems new. I don't remember the light doing that in the map. It moves in Ragnarok 2 in real time, not just the HUD. I want to see if it stops moving after we go in the light. I want to see that.
Keep shooting, boy. I will clear our path.
Let's go.
Shorten the time between your volleys. A narrow path negates superior numbers.
It's my favorite line. So I keep looking at that light now. Are there other things like that in the map? Like the light? What do you mean, like that move or something? I don't know. I think the maps in the North Saga are very pretty, but also very stupid from a gameplay perspective. Like they're very hard to read, you know. It's one of those things that they gotta fix. They have to fix the map in Laufey. They have to fix the menus. A lot of like quality of life things, you know, like they can just improve on.
The light! It's making the whole temple reappear.
Can we open it now? We can't. No,
Source
not
of
yet.
all of it. Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! Ugh. That really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay here. Only use it as a last resort.
That light, man.
You're
That's some good shit.
I'm letting you hold my axe. It is not a gift.
Still.
I wonder if we're going to see. I know in the novel it would contradict what I'm about to say, but you know when Kratos comes out of the light and Atreus killed a bunch of elves. Wouldn't it be cool if Faye was responsible for it? Like Atreus passed out or something, and she had to like step in and like save Atreus. I also like this is one of my favorite fan theories that I wish was true, and I don't know if it is. Hold on a second. Someone said that the reason Atreus was able to kill so many dark elves is because he had one of those rage moments, and he accidentally turned into a bear, you know, and like killed all of them. I don't think it's the case because he learns how to control that power in Ragnarok. You know, he doesn't have that ability to shapeshift yet in 2018. But as far as fan theories goes, I really like that one, you know.
What is this? Faye?
All right, guys, we gotta look at everything here. Here, what am? Hold on a second.
Come back.
Where's the brightness here? Where's the brightness? I gotta sneeze. Video device. I can't find it here. I don't think it's too complicated. Jesus. Lord moment.
You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him.
We gotta look bad. What if she's here somewhere?
He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me and he never will.
Corey Parr like watching us now. Watching us go crazy, like, where is she? Where's Faye right now? It's probably not gonna be obvious. If she is here, man. If she is here, it's not gonna be obvious at all. It was so funny if all of this is just one huge red card. Given my luck, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. Okay, it wants us to go there, but... I know it's a fool's errand, but wouldn't it be cool if we just see, if we're like, oh my god, we use photo mode. Where is it? You're like, oh, you can see Faye peeking like out of that tree or something. Just, it's a fool's errand. I know. The ravens. I know. Yeah, these ravens are weird, man. But again, what do we know? And they all have 3 eyes as well. Look at that. 3-eyed ravens right there. Why is that here? Because now with the everyone, I feel like Odin is taking a step back for the things that, you know, like the curious mysteries, because ravens are his thing. Why are they here? Why is there so many of them? He lost his mind. Ravens that Odin killed to use for himself. Well, I like to think so. It's very odd. Like this place here is just things that, you know, Faye is showing Kratos right now, and she wants him to see all of the ravens. And I think it could be as simple as like, be careful, you're being watched right now. You know.
I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better. doesn't talk to me, doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
We're not gonna find jack shit here. This is not gonna happen. Feign behind the being. Please read. I beat God of War 20 in Dragon Rock, and in God of War, give me God of War no upgrade level 1. Check my gameplay once if you have time. Not today, but maybe some other time. But yeah, congrats, man. I'm glad you're going through a God of War challenge. Those can be really fun. All right, let's keep going. Heroes going back in time, saving Titans. What if I tell you they pulled a similar one in Ragnarok? Go when Thor hits Jorn. Pause. Just a moment. You see a green similar to the rift. Really? All right. Well, we'll have to play God of War Ragnarok again. We'll have to do it just for the sake of just for the game, you know. For the sake of the game, the theory game.
Except, I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back.
And there she is. There she is, guys. It's driving me crazy, man. I want to play God of War Laufey so bad so I can find out once and for all that. You won't be able to force yourself through Ironwood. Don't kid yourself, man. Ironwood is tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's very tough. Here's the moment, you guys. We can't zoom in. We can't do anything.
Wait! Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited, but you wouldn't come out!
Boy!
I pulled you out!
Boy! I was gone only... moments.
No! You've been gone a long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
There's just something about 2018, man. Like, it's got some story moments that just...
Look!
They really pull you in.
But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is
Come on.
useless.
Do it!
Boy, your bow.
The axe just in the elf.
Hold it down.
If you change the contrast on the hand scene, you can see Faye. Shut up. This guy trying to get me to say femboy.
On my mark, loose your arrow.
You succeeded.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
Alright.
That stairway's blocked.
There are stars at the top right corner of the final shrine in Ragnarok, possibly indicating the everyone itself. Yeah,
There's a light crystal.
it could be a lot of things.
Just laying there.
Even I think, look, the thing that...
Let's get out of this stupid...
Another thing that I'm really excited for in God of War Laufey is that I think we're finally going to understand how the God of War universe actually works. For the longest time, I've had a suspicion that it's like, there's just something weird about it. Santa Monica seems to want to eat their cake and have it too, or whatever the saying is. Because they want all of the mythologies to be in one planet. Planet Earth, that you can just cross borders and be in the Norse pantheon all of a sudden, right? But then you have in God of War 2018, and it shows Tyr that he needed the Unity Stone to travel to all of these pantheons. And again, it shows like the background is just full of stars. It's like, oh, he crossed universes. So which one is it, right? How exactly does this work? I think it might. I'm beginning to get the sense. No. I'm not sure about that. I was gonna say maybe only people who are part human can have access to like the more traditional world and can just travel to it. But if you're a god or a higher being, you need something. I actually like that theory. The only problem with it is Mimir. The only problem with that theory is Mimir, because Mimir is not a human. So I don't know what to make of it, you know? Thank you so much, Kuba. You made my day for reading your comment. No problem, man. No problem, yeah. I think it's different universe. Yeah, see, it's the fact that we're still arguing about it. Whereas, like, people are still confused by it, you know? Because Corey says that, oh yeah, I see it as a Hubble telescope, like different galaxies, right? But they're all located on planet Earth. I think there's something there that we're not fully understanding yet. We're missing something, and I think Laufey is going to explain that. I'm not gonna say that's what my next video is about, but the next video is about the telescope, what I think it does in God of War Laufey, you know? And I think the telescope in God of War Laufey is gonna be used to travel to the outside world. I kind of believe that now. I have that suspicion that it's going to be like Tyr's temple. Each one is a planet. See, people are confused by it. No, they're not. Each one is not a planet, bro. Because Kratos just crossed the border. There's something to it. There's something different that we're not seeing. I guess Earth is just a huge, and it's like the cosmos itself. Maybe that could be a possibility. I guess like something like that, where it's like we're still thinking of planet Earth, but it's gonna look totally different, you know. Yeah, it's seen as being countries by the ones inside it, but from the everyone you can see it as its separate worlds, just like the realms are in some physical space, but separate branches in the tree. Yeah, there's gonna be something like that where it allows them to have their cake and eat it too. It's something like that. Because the telescopes are clearly looking at different planets, and I'm just, you know, Cory Barlog said in the GDC talk about like, yeah, I see the God of War universe as the Hubble telescope image, you know, different galaxies, right? And isn't it interesting that we're now seeing a telescope being a part of the story of a God of War game, looking at planets, and it's located in the place where old magic originated from in the God of War universe. That can be it can't be an accident, bro. It cannot be an accident. Those things are related. Did I not do this already? I think I did. Okay, I think I'm talking to the chat too much and I'm just going in circles. Hold on a second. We don't need to go there. We need to go. I got turned around. Maybe I do have to go up. Yeah. All right. It's here. There we go. Right? Yes, we did it. Didn't it say in one of the games that the magic is bound to the land? If Kratos lost some powers when he left Greece, maybe the magic being restricted to the land restricts the gods to their land as well. Well, the gods, we know that they would go to the everyone. That's kind of what they're going with. And I'm assuming like magic from weapons and just magic in general might go to the everyone as well. Yeah, there's a lot of we don't know. Like the announcement was what, 22 minutes long? From But we still don't know a lot of it. A lot of it is just kind of mysterious right now, which is what you want. You only want a small tease to whet your appetite, you know, but they're not gonna explain everything yet. I just know the telescope is gonna play a huge role. And you know what I like about it too? I could be wrong about this. I could be totally wrong about this, but it could be, the telescope could be like Santa Monica bringing back this idea of like having like a visual objective in the God of War series. Like, you know, the Pandora's Temple, you have the spire, you have the statue of Apollo in God of War Ascension, the pillar of the world, like in the distance, in God of War Chains of Olympus, and now in God of War Laufey you have the telescope, and it's just, it looks so beautiful. It just looks so beautiful. One guy I think it was God of War Spain. I'm not gonna find it now, but he used AI to enhance like at the base of it, and again, it's AI. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find it. Hold on a second. Because God of War Spain tweets a lot, man. But he used AI to enhance it, and I thought it was really cool. Like, if this is awesome, like if this is what it is, oh, there he is. If this is what it is, let me go in images. Let me see, media. I can probably find it. Yeah, he's been quite busy. There it is. He used AI to enhance it, and like, again, we don't know if this, because I mean, you can kind of see just on the image, you can see a statue there, and you might also see another one. And it's interesting that at the base it does look like one of those like Roman architecture, but it has an Egyptian symbol at the center of it, right? But you have Egyptian statues here, and it's cool, you know. It's cool seeing like the possibility that all of mythologies are working together to get out or something with a telescope. It's hype, man. It's hype, you know? From where is this? It's this is God of War Spain. Oh, you can't see it because I'm in the way. Hold on. This guy. God of War España. España. You know. I think most of his things are in Spanish, obviously, right? I think all of his posts. To all fans. I don't know. Oh no, he tweets in English. No, maybe it's just for me in English. Charlotte, not now, baby. Now go with mama. Go with mama. There you go. But yeah, he used AI to look at the base of the telescope, and if AI is right, he kind of created some more details on it. But it's AI, you can't really trust that, you know. AI or not, it does propose an interesting idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just an interesting concept of what it could be, you know. It's exciting, man. It's really exciting. I'm down for it. Yes. Yes, indeed. You can actually see a little, like a solar system at the top of it. This is a real image. This is the real image from the game. This one, he doesn't really do anything more with it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. Kuba theory, the everyone was built by a future Kratos. That would be interesting. That would be quite the plot twist if it happened.
Where are you taking that?
Time is kind of finicky in the everyone based on what we've seen so far. So, and we've already seen Kratos in it.
You gonna carry that?
We just don't know in what sense. I don't know if it's just in Faye's head or he's actually there.
Oh look, the blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Let me get this thing here. I'm probably gonna end it after we leave Alfheim because I'm starting to get hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. Okay. Alright. We're gonna ignore that chest for now. It's fine. We don't need that. Doesn't Atreus note down in this journal that Faye acted weird and kind of strange days before she passed away? What could this insinuate? What was going on these days? I think it could just be like she knew that she was about to die. Again, Faye knew the future. And I think she was getting ready, like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And no matter if you're a giant, you're always gonna be, in a way, afraid of it, you know? Or concerned about leaving Kratos and Atreus behind by themselves. So I think she knew. And that's why she acted that way.
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
The boat captain made it to the everyone.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to find we're going to find something about the boat captain, because it's just been a trope in the God of War series that you at least hear him once. You know, like you hear about him once, and he's gonna be in the God of War Laufey somehow. But he's a human. He wouldn't go to the everyone. He would go to the underworld of whichever, you know, realm he's in right now. You know, so he wouldn't go to the everyone. But I'm sure we're gonna see something about him. Would you want the everyone being a natural part of the universe, or someone creating it, like a supreme kind of being? You know, I don't know. Let me heart that. Thank you for the super chat, man. I really don't know. If there is a supreme being that created it or something, I'm not sure if I want to learn about him right away. I want there to be some mystery, because there's other things that are still interesting in the series that you can't start teasing too many things at the same time, because then it just gets too overwhelming. Because you still have the Atreus game, you have God of War Egypt, you know, you have Sigrun trying to find herself or something. There's so many little things that Santa Monica is like spreading throughout for the future of the series, that at the moment there's no need for them to be like, by the way, who created the everyone, right? But will I like it? I think so. I think it would be cool to have like a supreme god or something, right? But that's when it God of War will really become more of a fantasy game. That's completely being like unique, unless Santa Monica takes my theory and brings the Demiurge into it, you know, because the Demiurge is the one who created the world below, you know. Come on, Santa Monica, throw me a bone here. Check Laufey video with hand magic. It's official. Laufey video? I need to look this up, because you mentioned this before. Hold on a second. What's the name of the video? Laufey video with hand magic? You guys gotta start telling me the title. Laufey video with hand magic. I doubt this is the name of the video. Yeah, this is the God of War 1? Laufey God of War? Is this it? This thing? This is the one that's made by PlayStation. That's I don't know what you mean. It might be a fusion of Primordials. Oh, that's not it. Here we go again with the Demiurge. There's still hope. There's still hope. Anyway, who sent that? Randall's. I don't know what you mean. I'm really sorry. This is the second time you've mentioned that. Your name is Kuba. What? Oh, Ragnarok Laufey on PlayStation. I'm guessing this is. That's me. Like, this is the only one that's God of War related. Ragnarok Laufey music video on PlayStation channel. Yeah, it's this one, right? I'm gonna mute it just in case. But what am I looking at? You said the hand? What was it? With hand magic. It's official. Check it out. I don't know if Santa Monica would have control over this, to be honest. Even if we see something. It's just Atreus writing in his journal. I don't think there's anything here. What is it? Lo-fi, yeah, Wi-Fi, I forgot, yeah. No, I know that's the video, but I don't know. I wouldn't really use that video to make theories or anything. That's just... Santa Monica does not control every God of War related project, you know, like they do PlayStation make some outsourcing as well, you know. Skip to when he uses yellow magic to close the window. Can you give me a like a timestamp and I'll go to it, no problem. It's just I can't be looking. It's like 20 minutes long, right? His hand turns magic. All right, I'm down. I'm down for it, but just you gotta give me a timestamp though. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. Because I'm curious. Corey Faeus is related to Corey's Blue Sky social pic. As Dr. Manhattan, he's holding a piece of paper with 3 stars. And what does that mean? Alright, I'm waiting for the timestamp here. Alright, so when they shared the timestamp, just oh, the game died. Oh, there we go. We're back. Go. I know what they mean. Corey's using an image from the Watchmen comic. No, I got that, but I don't know what the Corey. Yeah, the Corey Fowles. I don't know what that means. Anyway, when they give the timestamp, just tell me, guys, and then I'll go and look it up. Because I am curious to see it. Does it only happen once in the video? I think Randall's is looking for it right now.
There isn't a way back up from here, you know.
There we go. I got it. 529 looks similar to Face Magic 529. Is that the only time he uses it? I mean, let me see. Nah, he uses it multiple times, like when to close it, I'm guessing. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I don't know if that's if Santa Monica is like also invested. What's this thing here? What's that thing there? I don't know if Santa Monica is gonna be hiding secrets in a lo-fi video. You know, I find that hard to believe. But it's just him like closing the thing. I don't know if this is where you would go to like find secrets. You know.
I know.
The Mushroom Men are mandrakes. I wonder what are those little red monkeys in Anaheim jungle? Well, I don't know what they're named now. Kuba the cat. What about the cat? What is she doing? You scare me, bro. You can't just say the cat because I have cats. Who's that mushroom dude? I know you can find that mushroom dude all over the World Tree, and I'm sure Vanaheim as well. Vanaheim has a secret. Vanaheim has a crazy like animal NPCs that you can find. Like you know, you don't talk to them, but they're just like there. It's really cool. Oh, in the video there was a cat. I thought it was a squirrel though.
There's light.
Like Greta Torchker. It was a black cat?
You would hold the light up so I could see where I'm shooting.
Bro only knows how to make theories. If you need help, tell me, bro. What are you talking about? Well, you guys talking about the cat and the thing? What cat? This thing here? See what you've started, Randalls? You see what you've started? What you started? Now people are making me analyze a lo-fi video. Guys, I hate to tell you, I don't think there's any secrets in that video. It's gonna be funny if there are. I did see something in one of the books. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before.
To get across without a crystal.
If anything, I'll talk about it later.
The crystal.
Oh no, I said cat and I've summoned her, Charlotte. There's no space here. There's no space. Don't get any ideas. All right, we gotta look for the crystal. Let's see. There she is again. Charlotte, you gotta go with Mama. You gotta go with Mom. Go and wake her up.
Using your eyes? There's a room just over there.
By the way, there's a bed here. I'm not just throwing my cat onto the floor. I'm not that type of cat owner. All right, where is this thing? I think it's there. I got it. Man, the person who suggested you analyze a lo-fi video. Nah. It's just there are people. It's excited, you know. It's this is like it reminds me of the pre-Ragnarok hype days, you know. People are looking for clues everywhere. But I agree. I don't think we're gonna find it in a lo-fi video. Alright.
Sure
Get
you
outta
can
here.
handle carrying that? Don't want you to be lagging behind when we get attacked.
Remain alert and quiet.
Anyway. Pre-Ragnarok was crazy. I remember the leaks coming weeks before Ragnarok was out. Yeah, I think I got spoiled I didn't see the scene, but I saw the image of Kratos, Thor, and Odin talking to girls in his home. I was like, oh man, he looks so cool. I remember that.
Boy,
What's that sound? Oh. Not watching the World Cup? No, I haven't watched a single game yet. I haven't watched the World Cup in years, to be honest. I have nothing against it. I just
I want to get out of here.
kind of lost interest. You know? I don't really watch sports. I almost watched the match when we went to a friend's house, but we had to leave early or something, and we just didn't really have time to do it. But Germany used to be my team. I remember that. It was my favorite team. Let's make quick work of this guy. Damn. I don't know why I'm fighting him here. Let's get out of here. Come on. Definitely wish they had kept more shield for fist combat options for Ragnarok. Oh, me too, man. I think Ragnarok's combat is perfect aside from that decision. That is the only thing that I'm like, yeah, you guys kind of screw the pooch a little bit here. It just kind of completes the more like the reboot experience. I love it. But I think they were also planning on having more weapons to begin with, so fist and shield combat was never really going to be like the best option unless they kept the whole stun system. Come on. Where'd he go?
No, that can't be.
I like.
What did it say?
It's funny that Atreus always shoots an extra arrow. Do you notice that? No, that can't be. He always shoots one last arrow.
That we made a grave mistake.
Hey boy, you got some wolves now. All right, let's do it. Mash triangle and L1
Guess.
top 1 damage in Ragnarok. Generally,
That is enough.
what, bro? What are you saying? Generally, JS realm shift and use it. I know what you're talking about. The other shield where he's like, hua, hua. That was also pretty fun. Like just using that exploit, it's pretty fun too. I'll give you that. Yeah. Cap, all I gotta say is your best video. Wait, hold on a second.
Do you
Charlotte, get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
All I gotta say is your best video, your best piece of art was top 10 Crash Bandicoot level released 8 years ago. Chat, I highly recommend it.
Boy, read this. Boy.
Thanks, man. Thank you for watching that. Appreciate it.
Do you want to tell me
Let me
something?
I said.
Let me do
the
something
only time
completely
you care to talk
unrelated
to me
here.
is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here.
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all. Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
Yeah. Didn't know that thing was still public, so yeah, let's hide that. Let's unlist. I don't delete anything. I don't delete anything from my channel. But some videos, man. Some videos need to be put in the panopticon, you know? Kind of in prison. Young Kuba was so hot. I agree, bro. I agree. I was watching someone sent me a really funny video.
Was she in the way?
I forget what it was called. Here, I'll give you guys the link. It's about God of War Ascension. Give me a sec. I'll give you guys the, because I can share links on my channel, but you guys can't. I'm sorry. That's a privilege that only I have. I'm gonna. How do I share this now? Give me a sec. Copy link. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna share it at the very end of it when we're about to leave. I'm gonna let you guys watch because it was made by a fan and it was really cool. Appreciated that when people make videos about me. Let's see. Yeah, I got it here. Hey, you guys can go watch it now. It's about God of War Ascension. You actually hit the damn video. You bet your butt I did. It's cringy as fuck, man.
Oh,
Can't have that.
she's not
Can't have that.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways. has not been easy.
All right, guys.
In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go?
I think this is a good place to stop it. I don't hate Alfheim as much as other people do. But I do feel like it's a bit of a distraction. Like, it's like a side thing that we have to do. I think it will be highly important in God of War Laufey, that's for sure. Oh, went out of focus. That's why you don't use a webcam, boys. And I'm back. Good. Yeah, ever since I moved, I still haven't been able to find my my shaving stuff. And I look messy as hell. I look wrong. I look like something happened to me, okay? Did someone download that video? Please. I'll make it. I'll unlist it if you guys want. I'll make it public again. I'm making it worse by hiding it, you know. Release the what? The Sons of Sparta 2-hour rant video. I actually don't have one. I gave you my thoughts on that video. And I ranted about it plenty when talking about it, you know. It's just Sons of Sparta was a huge misstep. I don't even get like why they made that game. I don't really get it. If it's true that God of War Laufey is releasing that soon, just wait until that game releases. My only theory is that maybe they're hinting something with Calliope, like I suspect. Like there's a line there. I'm gonna have to play it again for that stupid line because I know that it's there, but I forgot exactly when Kratos says it. You know, mentioned the higher plane of existence. Also, yeah, I could not bring myself to finish Sons of Sparta. It's just a boring game, bro. It's a boring game, and it didn't have to be. Like, there's things that I dislike it for multiple reasons. I think it's just a bad Metroidvania game, and I also think it's a very boring story. It's like nothing really happens here. Like, this is like really, really lame. It's just we did not need to see this part of Kratos. It's not important. If you're not gonna tell an interesting story about it, there's one aspect that, like when he's meeting with the Oracle, and the Oracle tells him, "Oh, one is gonna be dragged into hell, the other one is destined to destroy the world." And like, that's interesting because it kind of feeds into the things we already know about Kratos, you know. But all that is new in that game is just ass. I just don't like it, you know. And we have the new Castlevania game coming out, which is gonna be a Metroidvania, and that one looks more like a God of War Metroidvania game, and it pisses me off, man. What is it called? Castlevania what? Castlevania. Let's go with Castlevania. Just looks so cool. Like this. Although they had a new trailer. This thing is I'm more excited for this thing than GTA, and I'm not even kidding.
Dracula's castle is just ahead.
Listen to that. Listen to that. And it's rated T.
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you, just like my father.
Are they using Sypha's voice actress from the show by any chance? She sounds similar.
Mother and their allies before me.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not a big fan of the number, so I wish they would get rid of that. Maybe there's an option to do that. But this is a good example of like not having a super big budget and still making the best use out of it, right? Compare the graphics of this game with Sons of Sparta. Just compare it.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
God has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
Wait, did she just go into a painting? I just realized that. Hold on a second. Oh my god, she went into a painting! That's so cool. I didn't notice that at first.
You are no more than an irritating thing.
I will say the combat here does not look as good as the other one did. There you go, there you go, there you go.
I've always wanted a pet.
There's aerial combat, guys. The fact that there's aerial combat in this game and not in a God of War game is just criminal.
I'll show you what...
Anyway, I'm looking forward to this game. I think it comes out in October or something, you know. You can go frame by frame using commas and periods. Really? Well, would you look at that? I learned something new today. Thank you. Who was that? Ferocious? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Is that the voice of who? Heimdall? I don't know if it is. Maybe. I mean, these guys get around. It's possible, like, he found another job, you know. Medusa, Joan of Arc, The Fallen. Yeah, it just looks cool. I love Castlevania. I think even Castlevania is one of those games that inspired God of War. Like Santa Monica was a huge fan of Castlevania. If you look at a game like God of War 2, it's kind of like a 3D Castlevania if you think about it. It's just like you're going from boss to boss, new levels every. It's like a natural progression of it, you know, and it's cool, you know. Never too late to learn, even for an Unk. Exactly. No, I'm open to it, man. I know there's a lot of things I don't know. Unk is introduced to technology. Yeah, Mariachi Legends looks good too. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to talk about like Sunset Sparta. The whole point, yeah, it was disappointing, and I wish they would give him a second chance, but maybe not Mega Cat Studios. Give it to someone else that can do it, you know. But for now, my all of my interest is, of course, placed into God of War Laufey, what they're gonna do with that thing, you know. That could be really good, you know. Doom comes out this Tuesday. That's insane. Originally, Conan and I were planning on going back to Canada around the 15th, so I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I get there. But since we're probably gonna be leaving August 1st, I need to get my PS5 here and set up my Elgato. That's gonna be a pain. But I might be live streaming that. I might be live streaming Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations for you guys, because when it comes to DLCs, that is the thing that I'm most hyped for right now. You know, it's exciting, and the meat hook is back. So I might be doing I'm gonna see if I can do like a full playthrough of it in one day or something like that. I'm excited for that, you know. Or I might just play by myself. I'm not gonna promise anything yet. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all who super chatted, all of the new members, or just all members in general. You guys go the extra mile to support the channel. Anyone who likes, shares, you guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll let you know when I need to bring back the no level up playthrough of God of War 1, because we kind of just abruptly stopped that one. Same with Sekiro, we just stopped. If I get my PS5 on this setup, I'll continue with those things, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until then, remember to go forth in the name of Olympus.